Hello there, everybody. Oh, let me turn off the wheel for a minute. How's everybody doing today? A little bit of a building challenge. I set up a wheel that randomizes some stuff, and we're going to basically try to build some ships. See how that goes. So this should be interesting. How we all doing today? Anyway, let me buy a ship. We're going to attempt to play something like that. My vanilla life has been justified. I mean, somewhat, Tenebro, but the problem is like, I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where Bethesda's content itself will kind of overhaul that limit. Maybe. I don't actually know. Here in my mouth. Hello there, X-Ray. How goes it? Oh, hello there, Styles. Hello, Nogroth. Hello, Dong. Hello, Doc. Hello, Paul. Hello, Zerbus. Hello, Rory. Hello, Richard. Hello, X. Hello there, Black Dragon Tech Marine. How are you? Alright, so they shouldn't have allowed this to happen. No, they shouldn't, to be honest with you. Because apparently it's been a thing in other Bethesda titles, but like it hasn't been as like small. Stop kill. I apologize for killing the Ewoks. It was not my fault. Hello, Granny. How goes it? Thank you, X-Ray. I will say it was just basically me kind of reiterating points that people who knew far more than me mentioned. So I can't take much credit for it. See, Corey, you're the problem here. It's you. Yes, you. Yes, you. You. Kills people. Hello there, Martin. How goes it? Alright, so here's the plan, guys. Right, so we got a little wheel here, okay? So let me know, is the wheel okay, or should I like drag it to make it bigger? I can make it bigger or smaller. We won't have it up at all time. But the plan is essentially we're going to start at every single compartment. Like we're going to start off at like bay, we're going to roll, we're going to whatever one we get, we're going to use that one, and then we're going to roll again. And then in instances where we have multiple choices, we're going to roll again, and then you see how there's numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're going to be the numbers. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to definitely be kind of throwing this. I'm going to have to look at trash bin on my computer, see if I have the latest saves. Deleting the mod, disabling them will work. Well, deleting any of the mods. Deleting the mod should work for the most part. Slips the wheels. Oh, God. They don't shoot the messenger. It is definitely her fault. Breaking games mods going to be a thing forever. To be fair, like, I feel like the problem with this like new issue, right, is that some mod authors who may not be as good at making content, or not even that, but I feel like yeah, this is gonna go bad, Doc. I know it. Is watch it be all demos, but I feel like there'll be a lot of mod authors now that have like issues with their mod, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's definitely the point handle issue. It's not the fact I can't mod save my life. So yeah, let's jump into it. So we have our usual accoutrement or mods. None of them are fucking on. Good job, Crimson. Let's really quickly... Falkland is kind of crazy, which, again, so that post that I referenced in the video mentioned the fact that, and Reddit mentioned that it is Habs. And that is more the case now. Like, people are realizing more. Like, King Gath was, and Tennessee were saying that Habs are the problem. Which is fucking crazy. Like, because they're generally, like, weirdly, they're my favorite mods, the Hab ones. Which ship mod should I get? ASC Demos. Hello there, Bondi. We're gonna basically build a ship using the wheel. So we're gonna go to each section and we're gonna roll the spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we're gonna choose that component. It's gonna be a little bit kind of, you know, a little bit touch and go, because like when it comes to or what those are. See, I don't know specifically if it's objects inside the Habs or if it's just the Hab itself. To be honest, Grandma, I don't think that's necessarily the case, because like if Bethesda plan on updating the game, will you roll if it'll be asymmetrical or not? I'm not sure yet with that, because structural pieces are definitely going to be issues. we might have to kind of roll again to see how many of one piece we can get. And we have to stick with the piece. But yeah, I feel like, I mean, I read somewhere that, like, even with the new updates and stuff, the base game and updates jump to, hello, Mona, we haven't touched a mod yet, hello, Mona. The base game jumps up to 15 or 1.5 million, which I don't know if that takes into account the new, like, the you know, the new Trackers Line stuff. It shouldn't give you stutters, DB. I use it myself quite a lot. No, Mona, it's not. It's not. We're playing, we're going to build a ship and we're going to spin the wheel at each, like, category to basically determine if it, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Trackers Lines isn't a lot. It's free. So free lanes is the, yeah, that makes sense. How are you, Mona? How goes it? I mean, it could be, but I don't have a camera, so you're just gonna have to really. What the coders make an easy tool so mod makers and users can tell what. Well, the thing is, there is an easy way to do it, Stone, as Ref mentioned in the video by that Reddit user. The problem is that, like, base users are not going to really know. You could kind of estimate, i.e. if you're using no mods, right, you can assume that you're at about 1 million, right? And then if you download, say, like, ASC Demos is only like 20,000. Good that your knee feels better, Mola. Have you tried kneeing someone in the genitalia? The wheel, I haven't spun the wheel yet. That's why it's going slow. I can make it a little bit bigger. We will hide it a little bit when we're out. Ooh, look at the wheel. The wheel. Hello there, Colonel. How goes it? How do you get the mod for the den under... I think I did a review of it back in the day. Get 2 wheels. No, we're not getting 2 fucking wheels. What the fuck? 2 wheels? That's way too chaotic. It is low, but again, that makes me think that the habs... I mean, well, we know the habs are the issue. So, because Falkland is so hab heavy... Like, I'm going to assume that if we look at, like, say, SPE, you know, the Stroud Premium Edition, I think that's, like, another one that, like, is probably really high. Again, I have no way of knowing. But maybe. We're going to use it now. Relax. About to use it now. All right. Here we go. So we're going to start this. No, it's not a unicycle. It's just a singular wheel. See, ship parts themselves aren't really a huge problem. Watchtower doesn't add too many. It adds a few, the rave music. Okay, there's a bit of rave music for a minute. Do. All right, you good? Right, you're happy now? All right, here we go. All right. So let's start. All right, so we're going to start at the very start, and we're going to go with Bay. All right, so we're ready to roll the wheel. Here comes the wheel, everybody. Interact. Away we go. All right, what'll it be? What'll it be? What'll it be? All right, Nova. Fair enough. All right, we're using a Nova hab. Interesting. Okay. So next piece, we won't worry about cargo for the minute. We need like cockpits. So now we're going to roll again for the cockpits. Don't you dare fucking land on Nova. Don't you fucking dare land on fucking Nova. Thank you. Thank you. We'll do that. It's good. All right. So now we've got Hope Tech. We've got 2 Hope Tech bridges. So we're basically going to spin for the Hope Tech bridges. Users first. Fuck off. So basically we're going to count between 1 and 2 and then the number. Right, so 3, which would mean we're going Armstrong back to Armstrong. Okay, cool. So everyone familiar with that? Like, if the number is higher, we're obviously going to go up, down, up. All right, there's that piece. Now, Docker. We're going to spin again. Hello there, Wiz. How goes it? Hello there, Grey Dragon. How goes it? Are you fucking serious, Bethesda? All right, lovely. Fucking Nova, this fucking game. Don't get it. Use the second wheel. There's only 1 fucking wheel. You know how hard it was to make 1 wheel? All right, so engines. Now, this is where it's going to be a little bit interesting. So we're just going to label them. So we're going to go A, B, and C, okay? So, How the fuck am I gonna do this? We'll do engines. We'll do engines first. Grab drive and reactor. I don't get the second part. What do you mean? So like when it's not like when we're picking, like say for instance right now, okay, we're going to be picking an A, B, or C class thingy. Obviously, it doesn't say A, B, or C class on the wheel, so we're going to rely on the number. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to roll until we get either a 1, 2, or a 3. 1 is going to be A class, 2 is going to be B class, 3 is going to be C. The colors are random. That's just how the website does it. So what are we thinking? A, B, C, 1, 2, or 3? I don't like the logic of this wheel. Okay, we got a B class. Nice. Now we're going to use the numbers again. This wheel is very fucking lopsided. Can you land on something that's not fucking Nova or Hope Tech? Are you fucking serious, game? All right, nice. Okay, we're going with the Z machine. All right, nice. All right, fucking great. All right, now we gotta do grab drive. So we're obviously reusing a B class grab drive. Is there a body removal mod? What do you mean by body removal? Where are the bodies and why do you need to remove them? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. We might have our first demos. 4. Nice. It's 4. So we're not using the Aurora. That's 2. That's 3. We're using an SGD. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Okay. Now we're going to go back to engines. So we have to use some B-class engines. So let's roll again for some B-class engine. Oh, we got some Deimos engines. Okay, so where's our B classes? All right, so where's our B? All right, so what was the number? 4. So it's not that one. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. Okay, so now we get to spin. How many engines can I use? Come on, I need like at least 2. Don't give me an uneven number. Fucking 5? I can't use 5. I can't fucking use 5. Right. All right, now the question is, do I roll again? We're going to roll again, okay? We're going to roll again because we can't use 5 for these engines. It has to be either a singular engine. A fucking singular... All right, 1 engine is all we're going with today. All right, Jesus Christ, this is going to be fun. All right, let's go fuel tank. So fuel tank... I think, okay, so... Fuel tank is going to be a little bit trickier because a lot more than 10. All right, let's do... How we do the fuel tank? Let me, I'm trying to, I didn't plan for this, all right, so we'll roll 3 times, okay, and we'll add the number together, and whatever number it is. All right, so 1, hello there, Lee. So we're 1. All right, that's Tayo. That's 6. And then what is our last number? 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you serious? And how many of these am I going to get? Please don't fucking give me more than 1. Please. Oh, go fuck yourself. Are you serious? I'm not going to be able to take up off the ground. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. All right, this is going to be interesting. All right, what do we need now? All right, we got our fuel tanks. Oh, landing gear. Okay, we need the landing gear to work. Like, we need good landing gear. And we're going to probably have to cheat a little bit with the landing gear. All right, so what sort of landing gear do we get, first of all? Okay, that's not incredibly bad. So we've got 4 engines we can use here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see which one we get. I'm going to try and make it look nice. 4. Okay, so that's actually not bad. Now, with this instance, I'm going to, just for fairness, I'm going to, like, not have a limit on how many I can use. Because otherwise it wouldn't take off. What else do we need? So, habs, right? We're going to pick the habs we want. And then the number of habs we want. Okay, tile habs. I can work with tile habs. All right, so, and our next one is going to be... So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be the length of it, okay? What's our first hab? Well, we'll have 3 habs. So our first hab is going to be a 3. Oh, fuck. Okay, so tile. We need a 3. Where's the first 3? Okay, we got an engineering. We'll do the middle one, just because it doesn't matter too much. Where's mid? There we go. Okay, we've got a 3x1, right? That's our first one. What is our next one going to be? 4 is going to be 2x2, and 5 is going to... Another 3x1? Are we serious? Okay, fair enough. Okay, and then what's the third one going to be? A 2x2? Are you fucking... Okay. I have a 2x2? Okay, we do. Okay, cool. All right, nice. This is going to be a bit of a crapshoot, not going to lie. All right, now what else do we need? Shields. Yes, shields would be good. So we're on B class shields. All right, let's start with our B class. Come on, give me a 1, and then immediately give me a 2. Come on, Todd. I know you're controlling this specifically. You fucking ass. All right, what's the third shield? Osiris. Okay, Osiris shields aren't bad. Roll again. Anything high. Don't 1. Anything but 1. 3? Okay, what is 3? 20, 40. I can do 20, 40. 40? Okay, cool. All right. Weapons. Okay, weapons are going to be interesting. Okay. Okay. I think it might be rigged. I won't... Alright, we won't worry about weapons for now. So now what we're going to do is we're gonna roll for the structural pieces. And then once I get the structural pieces, you guys are gonna pick for me, and then I'm gonna roll how many I can have. So this is gonna be please. Deimos, I can fucking work with Deimos. Alright, who wants to give me some like Deimos pieces to work with? 25 structural piece or less. We could go with that. That's not bad. 25. So you think I should just do 25 then, but I can pick? This is going to be interesting. All right, 25 structural pieces. All right, let's put the wheel away for now. Yo, wheel, can we like make you smaller? Perfect. Whoops. All right. All right, so this is the fucking monstrosity we have. I don't know. All right, so I have no idea how I'm gonna do this. Right, okay. So, what was it? Deimos pieces? I can have 25. Right, so we got our Deimos pieces. So we'll do it again. Yeah, I feel like we'll roll again. So for the Deimos, we got Deimos, and then interact. So we're gonna we'll roll 3 numbers for the Deimos, add them together, and then that's the one we can have. All right, so first number, give me a high number. Okay, 3, that's good. So far, we're on the braking engine. No, that's 4, sorry, we're on the bumper. All right. What next? Another 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a radiator. And then the last number. Okay, I think we're okay here. We might be okay here. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now how many of these do I get? I get 3 of these. Okay, that's fine. Now we're gonna roll again. We'll roll again. Structural pieces. So we're gonna roll 3 numbers. No, we'll roll. We gotta roll first to see what it's gonna be. Please be. Oh, tile. Maybe. Okay. That could work. Okay, that could work, right? So we got some tile pieces. That might blend. Will it blend? Feel very sorry, Wiz, for your pieces because they're going to be weighted really badly because they're at the bottom. All right, so our tile pieces. All right, we don't have fucking very many tile. Oh, we've got like 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. All right, so we'll roll our first number. We're going to add all 3 numbers together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're already at 4. Now I can make it look good. I'm professional. I'm expecting everybody to do something similar. I will put a link on the Discord to the thing. You can make it yourself pretty easily on the wheel thingy. Expecting everybody to do a similar job. Roll at random. So we 4. We roll again. All right, Mona. See you later. Another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, please. So we've only got 2 left. So it's only 1 or 2. Well, actually, if it's higher than 2, we'll go backwards, please. Anything that's... Don't give me 2. Don't give me 2. Okay, 1. I can do 1. Okay, we got Deimos spines. Okay. All right, we got Deimos spine. Or Taio spines. How many Taio spines can I get? That's actually pretty nice. That's really nice. All right, we got 5 spines. Roll 2 more times. So which one will we get this time? Hope Tech. I like Hope Tech. We can work. Oh, Stroud could be very useful here. Really useful. Okay, well, there's essentially no way I'm going to get to the Stroud caps, which is going to be problematic. All right, so let's roll for our number to see what we're going to get. Right, so what is that going to be? 2. So 2. No, like, so what I mean, Grandma, is I would recommend doing it. Okay, that's 3. I would recommend doing it yourself. So like randomize the wheel for yourself. But yeah, so basically I'll do like a proper like thing on the Discord later. Right, and then the final number is going to be... All right, how many of these do I get? How many IDs? How many of these? All right, 2. That 2 is perfectly fine. I can make use of 2. Yeah. I'll send you a link to the wheel. It's just a website, and then I'll send you like I'll like mention like how to do it and stuff. It might be a free starship, honestly. So now we've got to go. We're gonna roll again. We got 1 more set of parts. More Stroud? Okay, I can do more Stroud. That's perfectly fine. All right, so what number this time? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're already kind of far down the list of. If it gave me 5 and 5 again, I might be able to get back up to the caps. I really want the cap. No, I'm not gonna get. We're gonna get 2. 1, 2. Roll 1 more time. Come on, give me a 5. That's not a fucking 5. That's a 1. Okay, how many of these do I get? Fuck it, I'll take 5. Do I need 5? Who the fuck knows? Jesus Christ. All right. How the fuck am I supposed to build this into a ship? It's gonna look fucking okay. All right, all right. Let's start building. Okay, so we'll give. I'll give myself a lifeline, right? In that I'm allowed one specific, like I'm allowed to give myself one item, and I can have as many of that item as I want. But it's like, so like say it could be one structural pieces. Oh, that fucking engine's gonna have problems. All right, let's. Oh, fucking difficult. All right, okay, don't worry, Crimson. We're a professional. We've been like doing this since like back in the days of stuff. Like I'm thinking weirdly. I'm like thinking. Oh, this doesn't flip sideways. No. Oh, we'll do cargo. That's actually a fair one. We have to do cargo. Good. Thank you for that, Roy. Cargo away. Hold on now. Interact. All right. All right. So for the cargo, we're gonna do. We're just gonna do number. We're gonna do 3 sets of numbers again. A cargo. Cargo. Whatever you do, don't give me the new ones. Don't give me the new ones. I hate the fucking new ones. 1. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna do. We'll base it off of types instead of. Or this is 1. All right, then 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the last one. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And then how many of these can I get? I need an even number game. I need an even number. Are you fucking 4? Are you fucking serious? Oh. All right, lovely. Okay, interesting. Well, this ship is going to be something. %. It would have been fucking sick. All right, so gonna put our grav drive there. We're gonna put our like that. I don't really know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. See, I feel like it's not going to be too difficult to like make something like this. The difficulty is going to lie in it looking nice, which that is going to be the troubling part. Right, so what do we have? 5 of these, wasn't it? Okay, that's. Oh yeah, sorry, I apologize. I apologize. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. You get the chat vote to re-roll. Who cares? I care very much what it looks like. I want my ship to be sexy. Honestly, I have fucking no... Can I stop there? Okay, cool. Alright. What's the crickets? What do you mean crickets? What's the issue? Wait, what's wrong with what crickets? What are you saying? Sorry, I'm trying. A dark red. I don't like the Crimson Fleet though. They're kind of subpar. I think once. I mean, what I could potentially do to make it a little bit more interesting is once like I have kind of assembled all of the pieces. Oh, don't do that. Maybe it might be fair to. Maybe it might be fair to, like, you know, be able to use a few extra pieces to make it look less fucking... I don't believe I have, James. I was really hoping for something a little bit better than those goddamn people. Oh, wait. Oh. Hello there, Sir Pickle. How goes it? How goes it? I'm not stumped just yet. It's gonna be a tricky one, though, to say the least. Can they snap there? No. The one engine is kind of a little bit problematic, but I can make it potentially work. It's a pity they don't flip. Do you flip? Oh, what the fuck? What others do? Do you flip? I mean, you kind of flip. How does that? How would that sit? That would sit like that? No, no. Oh, there we go. I wish I played that game. Or not that game. I wish I'd, like, mess with that mod. Hello there, JJ. How goes it? You can merge if you want to. I'm currently not doing that. Yeah, I still can pick something. I am thinking engine might be the best choice. Hmm. See, if I did if we just went like double engine, I could just slap the engine there and then another engine there and kind of call it quits. But I don't know. Cause hmm. Maybe. Maybe. All right, yeah, we're gonna go with a second engine. So I'm gonna pick another engine. We're gonna use 2 engines. Okay, we're actually like kind of getting somewhere now. A little bit. Oh no, no. Flip around. Wait, there we go. There you go. I feel like we're kind of Yeah, I do also find it relaxing. You can dupe an engine over the top of itself. No, yeah, no, you can do that normally. Yeah, we will get to weapons in a moment. So, because I have 5 of these, it kind of bothers me, like, how they're set up. I mean, we could actually do that. That wouldn't look too bad. And where's my extra one? There's my extra one. Okay, cool. Put you there. And then put you underneath. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Oh, that won't, damn it. Okay, that won't go there. There. Okay. We still have... Oh no, don't worry, I'll get more landing gear in a minute. Landing gear is like the one thing I can give myself a fair bit of. Question is trying to like make these pieces sit nicely. I mean, we could put them underneath. Potentially, but is there like a point putting them underneath? Not really. We've got 3 more of these. I have no idea what to necessarily do. It's just basically like a random wheel spin sort of thing. Just to see if I can come up with something. I really wish I had my Gillibrand snaps here because this could be quite useful. Also attached. Also attached. Oh, they're unattached. Okay, fair enough. Wait, are they unattached? Gillibrand snaps are like, they're like, one of the mods have them that I don't use anymore because they're on PlayStation. Basically, it's like a snap that, like, say for instance, if you have, let me show you real quick. If you like, see the way you've got a snap point there and a snap point there, Gillibrand essentially like adds a new snap point that allows you to essentially have a snap point between them. It's really, really handy for like if you're trying to basically make, oh. By Jove, Crimson, I think you did it. It's not the most majestic looking vessel, but it's a vessel. All right, let's give it a color scheme. So we got, let's bring up our color scheme. Hello there, Bayou. Let me do flight check and go. We need weapons. Weapons are gonna be problematic. All right, let's do. We're gonna roll for initiative. So we're gonna do like 1, 2, 3. Interact. Make it brown. We will do that in a second. So I'm trying to think, how do we do this? We'll do 1 will be kinetic, 2 will be EMs, 3 will be laser, 4 will be particle, 5 will be missiles. Okay. What's our first primary weapon is gonna be? Are we serious? Fucking EMs? Alright, fair enough. So it's a B class, so we need B class EMs. Right? So we've got 3 here. Which one are we going with? Hey, don't be disrespecting my wheel. Worked hard on this. Alright, we're going with the Nova. So our first weapon is this. Where the fuck am I going to attach it? There, perfect. All right, what's our second weapon? 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. Please, like, I would need some lasers. Okay, 1, that's kinetic. Okay, so we got B-class kinetics. Let's see what sort of kinetics we can go with at B-class. Okay, so we're going with the KE. Now, which one do we get? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 exactly. Okay. Which one? Please. Maybe not a turret. Not a turret. Not a turret. Not a turret. Not a... Bethesda, are you fucking serious? All right, how many turrets do I get, Bethesda? If it's 5, we can't pick 5. Oh, 1. All right, great. Thanks for that. That's fucking useful. That's really useful. All right, and then the third weapon... I use console commands, Pickle. This is like a save for testing mods. All right, what's our third weapon? Oh, missiles. Okay, missiles. We're going B-class missiles. All right, so we've got, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 types of missiles. Okay, cool. All right. And then which one are we going to go with? 1 or 2? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going with these ones. And how many of these do I get? You know, you're a very fickle mistress. You know that? All right, so let's hope I can kill a ship. All right, now let me give the color scheme. I feel like it's, you know, we can do the color scheme myself. I kind of want to go like a kind of a silvery gray for like primary color. Yeah, cool. Secondary. Oh, I kind of like that a little bit. Yeah, I like that. And then for tertiary, okay, okay. All right, so, oh, sorry, big wheel's in the way. I apologize. I'm very bad at this. I have to, like, tab out my OBS. All right, so this is the color scheme we're going with. Yeah, no, my shield is on the bottom. So I basically have everything to make a ship. Honestly, it didn't turn out that bad, like, all things considering. Let's go take it for a spin. Jesus Christ. Oh, we gotta give it a name. What do we give it? What should we name it? Rename. We'll call it... I don't know what we're gonna call it. The warning is just that it's slow as fuck. Junk heap. Oh, we gotta be something a little bit more, you know, a little bit more... A little bit better. Pure chance. Pure chance. The boffin. Hello there, Superman. Low mobility. We'll call him, let me think. What was the guy? What is the Greek god that constantly like lives? He just like he's chained up and he like lives. Hello, Olm, by the way. Long time no see. I knew I remembered your picture. What's the Greek god that always has his eye plucked out? What's the name of that one? He's like, there's like a bird that always like feasts on his eye. I don't know why that came to my mind. God that gets... oh, is it liver eaten? God that gets liver eaten. Oh, it's Prometheus. Okay, we're going with Prometheus. All right, I feel like that's a little bit... Yes. Perfect. All right, confirm. Look at this magical creation. Yeah, look at it. Is she sexy? Probably. All right, let's go to Serpentis and see if we can have a go at it. And we'll do another one in a minute. Like, we need to refine the rules a little bit, potentially, just because this didn't turn out too bad. Let me hide the wheel. All right, you know what? Just to make it... Oh, where are we going? I was going to say... No, actually, that's a bad idea. I was going to say, like, just to make it fair... Like, I spin the wheel on difficulty, but that's not a bad idea. It does kind of have an Ox vibe to it. The donut. Why is my game stuttering? Bethesda, why are we stuttering? Bethesda, what is going on? Bethesda, please don't. Can Crimson survive in Serpentis? Probably not. Can I jump to fucking Serpentis? Oh my god, really? Is it just... We're not going through fucking cricks. Are you fucking mad? Alright, well, the good news is I have all these... What is that? Where's Serpentis? Okay, so we go here. Oh, I have to go to Arcturus first. Charlie's having an aneurysm. Oh, crew's going great. Honestly, it looks like I jumped through like the warp in Warhammer and the fucking Chaos Gods took all my fucking like my armor plating. Is there an enemy over there? Did I see an enemy? Is that an enemy? Combat? No, let's shoot. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, where do I go now? Serpentis to where? Okay. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get there because Dazzer's in the way. Did you? I did, Ghost. I got to about 35, and then I did the technique where you just put them in a container, and then you just go outside the lodge, save, then reload your, like, quit your game, reload your game, go in back into the lodge, and take them out, and then just, what did that just say? Derelict free star.
Could you please spare a ship part?
No.
A rookie here may have sideswiped. I had a good feeling.
What just happened? Where am I?
About you too. I guess that's it then.
Is it gonna let me get to where I need to go? Probably not. No, it's not, because I need to go there first, but there's nothing fucking there. Alright, I can't make it to Serpentis. Let's, who do I shoot? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Did you do the technique, or did you just... Because I know it's supposed to pop... It's supposed to pop, It, like, pops at random. Is there any ships here? What is that? Alright, let's really quickly boost real quick, and we're gonna look for a ship. I can make the cricks, but I'm not gonna survive in cricks. I would like to not die. You did the... See, I was doing that, and, like, I was getting so fucking unlucky. Like, I would literally spend, like, a couple of hours just doing it while I was just reading on my Kindle. And it was just giving me the same shit. Now, did you find, when you did it, how long did you wait? Because I felt like there was, like, a maximum amount of loot you could spawn, but I never tested it. Oh, you know what actually might be better? How about, just to test the vehicle's efficiency, we're gonna go to the Eye in New Atlantis, and we're basically gonna try and... Are you fucking serious? Okay. If you don't immediately start quest, but kill the station on plans to mess up the quest, I'm not 100% sure. Hello, Lunar. There is 5 at Anchor Point, but you need way more than 5. Like, I don't think it would, specifically because they're just generic POIs. But I'm not sure. Is the Techno Savage still here? We're gonna go to the Eye, and hopefully it'll not be a chimera, because I might... Will I be able to kill it on normal difficulty? Please say something. Probably not, though. Okay. Alright, we got a long sword. How many ships are here? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna bully you. Come here, you. Come here. Alright, let me save real quick before we, Oh, I missed.
Engine's hot. I'm going in.
Right, I'm not gonna use the thingy, because I feel like that's unfair. Goddamn missiles are fucking dog shit. Did you really fucking disable my missiles? Aha, your missiles, aha! Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot. Stop shooting me, you bastard. How the fuck did he regen his shield so fast? Right. Yeah, we're having difficulties here. Yeah, okay, that was, hello there. How goes it? Welcome. All right, so that worked well. We'll consider that a success. On to the next ship. All right, what the fuck? Okay, my ship just appeared in like some sort of weird Power Ranger movie. All right, let's head back down to the outpost and let's build another one. Let's get the wheel back out. Forgot the power boost. I was thinking that, but at the same time, I just kind of, got a little bit fucked. All right. Attempt number 2 at making another ship. It is a drop ship. That's my favorite kind of ship. All right, let's pop out the wheel. Here is the wheel. Okay, the wheel is there. Let me interact with the wheel. Are we going to keep that ship, though? Because I honestly, given that layout, might have to modify it later to, like, come up with something a little bit cooler. No problem, Grandma. We need to buy a ship. Buy a ship. Buy a ship. Yes, we'll buy you. Thank you. All right. All right. First and foremost, we're gonna go to our bay, and we're gonna roll the dice. Everybody, your mod presentation. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, and thank you for watching them, despite obviously not, playing the game. That's kind of my hope, is that like people might find my my videos somewhat entertaining or at least informative. Okay, so we got a Hope Tech landing bay. If you're wondering what we're doing, basically using a wheel to make a ship using random parts. Right, so for the cargo now, we're gonna roll. Ba-da-da. We'll do 3 numbers again for the cargo. All right, that 1 is weighted really poorly. What the fuck? All right, 1. Okay, so it's potentially the ballast, but not really the ballast. I didn't even know. Yeah, see, it was definitely something that, like, a lot of people weren't really aware of. So the hauler series, we're gone past the hauler series. Now we're at the caravel. And hopefully, I mean, I know King Gav and Tennessee have been like, I believe both of them been speaking to Bethesda, but really? Can you stop going low? All right, so we're on the next one. So not caravel, not the gamma, we're a galleon. Okay, so which galleon is it, though? We've got 4 galleons. Which galleon are we gonna get? The fleet. Right, we got the 4th one. That is that one. That's how counting goes. How many of the... I will say Star Citizen is a game that, like, part of me would really like to play it, but given... Oh, for fuck's sake, 4 of them again? Are you serious? All right, fair enough. But the thing is with it is I always find, like, the ships in it look awesome, but I don't know if it's ever going to come out, you know what I mean? I mean, I know it comes out, but, like, it, like, fully launches. Plus, I'm mainly an Xbox player. No problem, man, no problem. Right. Come on. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Oh, okay, thank fuck for that. Okay. I was going to say, if we got Tayo, I was going to cry. Okay, so we got... How many copies we got? 1, 2, 3, 4... Please, not fucking 4. Anything but 4. Todd Howard, get out of my computer. Okay, thank you, Todd. All right, 2. Nice. Magellan. Nice. Okay, we can work with that. All right, nice. All right, which dock are we going? If they make an update to fix the issue, they need to not force the download to allow people to remove their mods first. See... The thing is, Grandma, I understand where you're coming from, but, like, this is in... Oh, Tayo? Okay. Which Tayo do we have? We've got... Oh, we only have 1 Tayo. Oh, shit, it's above. Okay. The only thing with, like, with it is... In a perfect world, if we want Starfield to continue, it's going to need updates, and updates are going to break the game, and I think updates are going to break mods, and I think we just have to accept that. That's why I always recommend people, like, have a playthrough with very limited mods so that you can enjoy the game. Don't go overboard. Obviously have a playthrough where you do go overboard. I've spent a decent amount of money on a capital ship. Who is coming out next year? I've seen some of the big ships are so... There's one of my friend Flippy plays it. It was like one... What was the one he was showing me? It's basically like the whole premise of the ship is it's just really long and it's got a load of cargo panels on each side. And like it has... I want to say it has like a gun turret. It's like primarily a cargo ship. All right, so engines. Are we gonna... Right, so we got to go reactors first. So we're gonna go A, B, or C. A, B, or C. So we need 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2. We gotta roll again because that's not 1, 2, or 3. Okay, thank you, Taya, but it's 1, 2, or 3. Wonder what's the odds of me not getting 1, 2, or 3. Hey, an A class or C class. That's cool. I'll do with that. All right, now, which one are we gonna get? So we've only... How many do we have? We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4, so let's roll. Like, there was a 4 in 5% chance wheel of getting it right. Are you serious? Fucking bullshit. Alright, we're going 3, so that would be not that one. That'd be the pinch. Alright, so then what pinch are we gonna get? I mean, we've got 5 pinches. Please give me the best. Like 20 power on a fucking, like, excuse me? What the fuck you mean 20 power? Oh, the javelin is ridiculous. See, that's the other thing is, like, I feel like with I have a 4070, and I feel like my 4070 would have problems with the game. Hey, okay, that's 3, so 1, 2. Okay, 36 power. We can do 36 power. Now we'll go with grav drive. So we got A-class grav drives. Again, we've got... Is it 5? I think we've got 5. Let's roll for grav drives. Okay, we're going with an Apollo grav drive. Which one we get? I mean... Oh, shit. What the fuck did I just do? All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is it? What's it like in like when it comes to... See, I will say I like playing really one. Get out of my computer, Todd. All right, now we got that done. So now we got engines. All right, so we got C-class engines. Oh shit, I forgot about that ones. Do we even have many C? Oh no, we've got... How many C-class engines we got? We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 4 C-class engines. Or the TI, just fine, because this game is an open beta, but yeah, you'd be fine. Look into it. The, what is the kind of the preferred play style on it? Like, is it, or like the preferred performance 2? What is 2? Poseidon's? Alright, which Poseidons are we choosing? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point, does it? Fuck it. We'll go in the middle. How many of these do I get? If you fucking land on 1. If you land on 1. I'm getting bullied by a fucking wheel. What sort of fucking world? This is what happens, Todd, when you don't give us ship parts to entertain myself with a fucking spinning wheel that wants to abuse me. All right, nice. Now we got fuel tanks. Let's roll for the numbers. The fuel tanks, 3 numbers. We add them together. 5 already. That's not too bad. So 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're on that so far. All right, so low numbers, please. Low number, please. Okay, 1, 2. All right, I need to get past these 2. I need higher than 3. Higher than 3, please. Please, higher than 3. Please. Higher than 3, higher than 3. If there's a god up there, I'm sorry. All right, we're going to veto that one because I don't want to use the same one again. Higher than 3, please. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we'll go with these ones. Perfect. Oh, fucking 50? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Oh, I need more than... Please, I need, like... give me 5 or 4. I can't fly the ship with 1. Can I even get anywhere with 50? Well, it's better than 1. Nice, I got 100 fucking grav jump. Well, at least I can jump from fucking Earth to the moon. All right, and then landing gear. So what sort of landing gear are we going with? Hope Tech? Okay, I like Hope Tech. We got 3 that we can go with. Honestly, if I can get the other ones... Yeah, ironically, it is. The stereotype of the look of the Irish actually is meant to be... it's not seen as a positive. It's actually seen as a negative. In that we're just very unlucky. But for some people kind of equate it to like it being a positive thing, but it's not. All right. 1, 2, or 3. I need a 1 or a 2 or a 3, Bethesda. 1, 2, or a 3. Thank you, Bethesda. And how many of these do we can have an unlimited amount? We can have an unlimited amount. All right, so now we need habs. All right, so what sort of habs are we going with? For our first hab, we are going to have a... Don't you fucking dare land on Tayo. Okay, we have a Nova. That's fine. And then what are we going to have? We're going to have a 1x1, a 2x2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just give me like something small, please. Give me something small. 1x1, I'll take it. Okay, we get a storeroom. Right, nice. Right, what's the next one? Next one? No, stop spinning. Okay. Oh, Nova again. Nice. Okay. We're going to get another 1x1? Come on, game. Give me another fucking 1. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you... What the fuck is it? It's just not a good day for me. Not a good day, all right. And the third hab. If I get another 1, I'm fucking playing Kiln. Are we... Alright, I'm gonna give you one last chance, right? If I fucking roll another 1, I swear to God, Bethesda. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, we're good. We got 3, so we got a 1x3. Okay, we got a 1x3. That's fine. Alright, we got... I can make this work. What are we missing? Okay, shields. So we need C-class shields. Alright, so give me a number between 1 and 5. Okay, 5. That's 2. Is there even a... Alright, we've only got 4. So we're stuck with Odin. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, really? Looks like that. All right, now we get our structural pieces. This is where it's gonna fucking go down the drain. All right. If it's 120, that could work. Dong. That's a good one when we get to build a ship. All right, what's our first structural piece we're gonna get? We're gonna roll 5 times. Deimos again. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna do 3 numbers. Come on, baby Jesus. All right. Starting off with 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, roll again. Genesis. The Genesis overall is quite cool, but the only problem with it is it's still Starfield. I would honestly recommend, like, if I would recommend give Starfield a go, if anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Starfield itself is quite good. You can mod the crap out of it and still be Starfield. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, would you look at that? We're in Wiz's Deimos. All right, let's see which one we're gonna get. Every one of these numbers are gonna be doubled for this round only. All right, we got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, fuck. All right. How many of these am I getting? Oh, yeah, because 5 of them is so you. What am I going to do with fucking 5 of them? Oh. All right, nice. All right, next. What's the next one? What's the next manufacturer? Oh, Nova. Nice. Okay. Will we get the new Nova parts? Probably not. Come on. Let's get down to Nova. A minute. So many options. Like, I feel like, not trying to shit on you, Wiz, but honestly, this is probably the weakest, like, part out of all your parts. This is like, I list this at the bottom. Like, every other part would have been amazing. Not saying it's still better than the base game, but, like, we could have gotten wings. We could have gotten, like, a lot of things. Wait, it's a half grid, did you say? Oh, that could be useful. That could be very useful, actually. Never mind, that's a half grid. That could be very useful. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. All right, so we're going to go Nova. What number are we going for Nova? All right, Nova. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wait, why is that blue? Oh, that's the number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh my god. Please don't leave me with this. Please. How many more? 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. We still have more. It's not possible to stay on that. When you have the option to choose Deimos and it gives you the half block and then you get the poor man's Deimos. All right, what number? What number? Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and how many of these do I get? At least these flip sideways. Nice game, that's nice. I definitely needed one of them. All right, and then we've got our second last. What is our second last going to be? Shroud. Okay, Shroud. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, let's roll. Roll for initiation, whatever that is. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. All right, nice. Okay, thank you, game. Oh, it's going to be 2. Okay, it was 2. Nice. Does it stop every time? I feel like it doesn't stop when it's supposed to. Okay, okay, okay. Please don't give me the same parts as last time. What part did I get last time? I got one more number. 5. It's going to be 5 and it's going to be 4. It's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of these? I swear to God, game, this is when I need a 1, okay? Give me a 1. 1. A manifesting 1. That was a fucking 1, wasn't it? Nice. Okay, I'm willing get fucking 3 of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, now then, last one. Come on. Come on. What piece are we going to get? Honestly, I'll take whatever. Hope Tech? We going Hope Tech? Okay, we're on Hope Tech. Cool. All right, cool. So we got a Hope Tech. And we roll. It's the reason the fleet mod has to go. Stat having new ships as add-ons. Mine mod is Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, see the oh god. That's what I was wondering that because like the I mean yeah, just the any sort of like the hab stuff seems to be the big kind of just sat. All right, so Hope Tech, what number are we going with? Come on, baby Jesus. Jesus. Gonna be 2? Okay, it's gonna be 2. 1, 2. Okay. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, okay. If I can get a 1 here, we might... A 1 could do the job here, Bethesda. Is it gonna be a... Ooh. You're a fickle bitch, you know that? A fucking fickle bitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go on, just give me 5 of them. Go on, give me 5 of them. Give me 5 of them. Hello there, dollar. Give me 5 of them. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, that's very gracious of you for 2. I'm very happy. Apparently it existed in Fallout and Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, but it was like a lot higher in those games. I honestly think it's like, from what everyone is suggesting, it's the halves. Do I have all pieces now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, okay. Let's get the building. Alright. Do. Over 4. Jesus. Did I really only get 1 engine again? It's a good thing we've the snap thing on. There's no way I'm gonna fucking make this. Sorry, Alana. I know then you use a lot of mods. I got some idea for some cool mods Starfield, but the code knowledge I miss if you can bring between me and the modders. Honestly, I don't, there's not like too many modders I'm aware of that like, because I feel like everybody just kind of starts off somewhere. It just kind of goes with it. Right, we're going to do merging for this one. We're going to do merging, okay? Just because I like want to make the ship somewhat, you know, functional. Oh. Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is not even like... I'm not going to be able to use all of these. Like, honestly, if I could remove these, it might be a good fucking idea. Yes, exactly, dollar. This one is honestly better than the last one. The only main, like, real problem is the fact that, how the fuck am I gonna put these on? Like, I don't even know where these are gonna go. Oh, I actually, like... Oh, this is actually, like, I'm liking this ship, but, like, it just doesn't... She's not vibing to the standard I would like, if you catch me drift. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use these. Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. Hold the phone, Crimson. Hold the phone. You might be a bit of a genius. You remember who you are, Crimson. You're like a shipbuilding extraordinaire. Sorry, I talk to myself sometimes. Oh yeah, I wanted it down there, game. I wanted it down there. Mama. Yeah, they do flip, but like not in a good way. All right, see, like in this instance, I would fucking love the Gillibrand snap. Put that in there. Oh, shit. Really, that's not a bad idea. I wish I could flip them more. If I could flip them more, they'd do like a better job. Oh, this doesn't flip forward? God damn it. God damn it. What's the issue? Ship is too few landing gear. Thank you, I try. All right, so you know what? I might have to use my extra piece on these. I'm gonna do. I want another one of these. Hmm. Hmm. Can you not? Oh, you don't want to snap there? Interesting. Where do you want to snap though? It is very turtle-like. Honestly, I'm like trying to think how we could potentially. Don't know. No problem out. To be fair though, Al, I feel like it's also going to end up like going kind of both ways because I have a really funny feeling some people are going to like, you know, they're going to kind of put the blame specifically on like authors and be like, oh, like, and the authors be like, oh, it's not my fault the mod's broken, it's something else. It's the pointer, and it's like, is it though? Is it really? See, I don't mind it looking like this. The only problem is it like the flashing. That's like my main concern, not to mention, what do I do with this? Where the fuck is this gonna go? I mean, we could flip it around. Would there be a point for that? Probably not. Like another piece. All right, I'm fucking glad that Ace isn't here to there. They do not dollar. YouTube has it's always been a bit of a misconception when it comes to like YouTube videos. Generally speaking, YouTube have been okay with it. However, as of like the last, I don't know, probably the last year or two, they've been okay with swearing. I think you can technically swear within the first 3 seconds of the video. It's the only reason they like have problems is like if, let's say for instance, if the entire topic of the video is just swear, and it's like stuff, which even then I think it varies. Am I gonna put this? I don't even know where like to put this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Now we can probably try something here. But when it comes to streams, I don't really need to worry too much about streams. Just because they don't... Oh, that looks a bit stupid. Hold on. If we put it on the top. You know, you just find somewhere in there to hide. Thank you. What is the error? Doctors that... Oh, whoops, that's my fault. That's definitely my fault. No. Ooh. Not specifically, Go back to secrets. What secrets, Hedron? The only time I ever, like, get close to that is if I, like, say, like, sometimes I'll do, like, live streams where, like, I'll react. Hello there, random. We're doing, like, a random thing here. So the only... Oh, sorry, I should have made that smaller. The only time I've ever had something like that is like when I like say like if I'm live streaming like a showcase, like Xbox showcase or something. In those instances, it can be a bit finicky. We could like flip this. How would it look if we flipped it? How would that look if we flipped it? No. There you go. Demos has been doing dog shit. Absolutely dog shit. Right, so now we need to figure out what weapons we're going with. So are we gonna go, so let's bring the wheel back up. Alright, so 1 is ballistic, 2 is EM, 3 is laser, 4 is particle, 5 is missile. So what is our first weapon going to be? Ba-da-da! We've got a lot of 1s here. Alright, thank you. Just on fucking cue. Nice. So we're gonna get some C-class weapons. Don't say I don't want fucking turrets. How dare you? Alright, so are we at C-class yet? Okay, there we go. Alright, so what do we got? We got... We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 3, okay? So we need 1, 2, or 3. You couldn't have gave me a 1, 2, or 3? No, you can stream you can stream all of that. No, like I meant like let's say for instance if like there was a showcase, like a game showcase where they were like showcasing like you know, like they're like local games coming out. And in that instance it's only really 1, 2, or 3. Is it so fucking hard, Will? That's mainly because like music. Like I think the last time I got copyright strike was the Game Awards, because they had like fucking Sleep Token. Thank you. Fucking 3. All right. We're at the Gosh. Thank fuck. None of the Gosses have fucking thingies. All right. Nice. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's gonna be 4. And how many of these do I get, game? Anything but 5. I'm gonna get 3. Okay, cool. Well, that's lucky because I can only afford 3. All right, what's my next weapon? My next weapon is going to be... I need some energy weapons. Energy weapons, please. That's EMs, isn't it? That's fucking EMs, for fuck's sake. All right, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 3. Is that one? Okay, we got the Tatsu. No, wait, no, we don't. We got this one. All right, how many? I can only have 2, so it's going to be 1 or 2. All right, thanks, game. Thanks. All right, since that's a multiple of 2, we're going to go with 2. Honestly, again, I feel like I could make this ship kind of look a little bit better. Like, not obviously I could make this ship look a bit better, but I mean, like, if I was to, like, tweak this a little bit, I could make it real sexy. Oh, and nice, we finish off with missiles. Fucking lovely. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. And then let's roll while I'm getting down to missiles. Oh, did I pass them? No, they're B-class missiles. Alright, so I don't even think there is 5 fucking missiles. Alright, so what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, hold on now. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's see. Right, how many of these are we gonna get? Well, I can't have 5 games, so we're going with 4. Like a fucking missile boat. Jesus Christ. Alright, I have, like, somehow made, like, a very strange drop ship. Can I, like, can you do anything? Can I mount anything to you? No, you do absolutely nothing. You're useless. You're very useless. You know that? Where do I put this one? Alright, let's not question that. Oh yeah. Where do I want to put that though? How am I gonna put it down? You know what? We'll just merge it inside. The fuck? Hello there, Michael. Welcome. I'm gonna put it there. So our first weapon was our Gauss gun. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Our second weapon was our suppressor. Third weapon was our missile launcher. Okay, what's the issue? Docker module is outside the ship. Are we fucking serious? Well, I can't fix that. How the fuck do I fix that? Oh, very nice, Michael. Oh, wait, no, that... What the fuck? I think I overdone the turn amount of ship out. What mods do you have? Also, this is going to be a problem. How the fuck am I supposed to... It's this goddamn thing. How do you minimize... Oh, sorry. Again, I apologize. I'm a fucking amateur. I apologize. The Docker was hidden. It is no longer hidden because I couldn't hide it. All right, so where do I put the Docker though? Like, I don't... Can I put it underneath? Oh, it works. Oh, yes. Very nice. All right. Michael, if you're wondering what the fuck we're doing, I've been using a wheel to randomly give me ships parts. I will have a little thing up. I'll have a link to also we can do like a little challenge. We're gonna have to make this ship green because why the fuck not? Can I do green, please? Okay. All right, this is definitely a turtle. Oh, thankfully Ace is in here though, so we can't really complain. That's the worst ship I have seen. Hey now, I didn't have much choice in the matter. And then I don't like that it's like glitching out like crazy. Yeah, no, I don't. Do we pull it forward more? All right, let's ignore. All right, that's a little bit better. Oh, but then it's uneven. Oh no, then it's. Oh no, no. No, it's not uneven. All right, and now, hello face. How goes it? So we're gonna call this the. It's gonna be called the Wartle. Michael, look at my other creation, which I think honestly turned out quite decently, given the fact that I fucking rolled 5 goddamn grav drives. Or not grav drives, thingy. Alright, so now we're gonna basically play the... We're gonna roll the wheel, and basically every number is gonna be a level, so if we get Tayo, it'll be level 50, and then we gotta go to a system. And, yeah, let's... No, not that one, not that one. Wait, let's go. Please. All right, we're going to be a level 30 system. Okay, that's fine. There's level 30 systems. Now let me remove the wheel. Bam, wheel gone. The Wartoy sounds better. Isn't that like a reference to Blastoise? Right, where are we going? All right, so what would I say? Oh, our fucking fuel. We're not going to go anywhere with the fucking fuel. Where am I going to find a level 30 system? Oh, Jaffa. Perfect. Can I get there, though? I make it there? Okay, it requires 2 jumps. Okay, that's fine. It looks pretty... Ah, oh, fuck off. All right, Sirach, can you just please like go back to worshiping your fucking great serpent like Jesus Christ? All right, Jaffa is how far away is Jaffa? Okay, we've nearly got there. It's a 30. Is that also? No, it's a 25. Hello there, LeBron. You didn't miss much. Just me arguing at a fucking spinning wheel for the last fucking 1 hour and 40 minutes. Thank you, Michael. I feel like it needed to be done just because. Obviously, there's been people mentioning it, and I'm like, well, I better throw my hat in the ring, too. Not that Bethesda fucking care, but, you know. In the game, listening to you, I heard the Oracle. I was like, what the fuck? I already did Shard Space. You know, what do you mean, Dom? This is a magical vessel. We're also heading to Jaffa. Alright, we'll show you the ship now. This is, so we had 2 attempts. So, obviously, this is the War Turtle. And then I'm honestly kind of proud of how this turned out. Like, I think... I might have to modify this with, like, to make it look... Whoops, hit Mike. I might have to modify this to make it look a little bit sexier, because I do like how it looks. We did get fucked over with the 5 fuel tanks and the 4 cargo. But I think it looks kind of cool. Photo mode the ship. Okay, we will photo mode it. Where'd you get the wheel? Just Google. I literally just Googled. No, don't go yet. Don't go yet. Photo mode. Fucking single engine working hard. We're hardly working. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice angle. Bam. It does. Honestly, like, I feel like I quite like this. Is quite we can someone like make a mod that like randomizes the stuff, or would that be too? That'd be so fucking cool. Like, obviously we can use the wheel, but like imagine just, yeah, all right. So now we gotta find some combat. All right. I've got fucking 50 million missiles in a dream. All right. Where's the enemy? Hello, enemy? Hello? I look like I've just had the most explosive diarrhea there is. See, I don't know how, like, whether, because I'm assuming, like, when it comes to randomizing things in this in the shipbuilder, it's not possible, because I feel like somebody would have made the ability to randomize colors. I'm surprised that's not a thing. It does kind of give, like, very, like, hodgepodge kind of scavenge together, but I like it. Where's the enemies? Also, we boost very slow. All right, let's Oh, wow. Okay, why would you need to drag me into it, Michael? What the fuck? A color wheel will be really fucking cool. Just because I despise the current version. And, like, Bethesda would have killed you to add some goddamn fucking, like, different skin types, like metallic and, like, glossy and matte. Oh, there's a ship there. I don't know if we're going to be able to fight it. I think the idea of a long-term deep range was drawing its data as a drift among the stars. I did, do not worry. I got there eventually. Technical power to be so fucking cool, like, very cool. Like, fucking Space Engineers does it. Where, like, you can have, like, carbon fiber, which I fucking despise. A mod that makes shipbuilder. I would love that backbone. There was a Wiz was actually mentioning it. There was a mod that used to exist. It's on Nexus, and it basically is that you like build ships and they get like added to the kind of the world, which is like really cool. But it never came to Xbox. It's very sad. Hostile activity. Hold. Tell that to Forza. They've taken 6 games to have candy. Oh god, if Forza can't do it, that's yeah. But then like GTA has it, and like I'm assuming it's not like that. Well, I mean GTA is obviously a big game, but I'm assuming it's not like that difficult to do because I don't know, like textures in general are pretty textury. You know what I'm saying? Come on, 16,000, 15,000, 14,000. Dong, I got a question for you. Does, when it comes, you know how also, you know how difficult it is, we're tablet talk again, graphics to ship. So that's something that technically you can, but it has to be baked into the parts. So, like, there's a mod that adds graffiti to the parts, but they're all, like, predetermined. What the fuck? Who's here? Oh, Spacer Hyena. Wiz is ASC Demos. Uh-oh. Hey, don't swear at me. Hold on now. Give me 10 minutes to turn. There we go. He was just asking me, like, if I was aware of it and, like, did I hear anything about it? And I was like, I told him, like, yeah, that I had. And he basically was saying, like, it's a very, like, serious problem. And, oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, he didn't lock yet. Fuck. Haha! Alright, spraying this ship is a lot better. Oh. He started turtling. I'm not gonna win this. I'm not gonna win this. I might win this. No, I'm not gonna win this. Maybe I'm gonna win this. Jesus, thank you for being on my shoulder the entire time. Never mind, I forgot boosting doesn't do anything. Fucking fire everything. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and that is how you do it. I am a professional. Yeah, exactly. When you're when you don't have the tower, I was actually surprised how low the pointer was on Watchtower. See, that's why, like, I feel like most people, like, probably didn't think too much of it, you know, like, because when you look at, like, again, Watchtower and stuff like that, it really is, the problem is the ship habs, and it's annoying because, like, you know, everyone loves their ship habs, But I need to like do some more digging, and by that I need to Bum, bum, bum. Well, it's not even that. The Falklands one, which is like the Star Wars, that one's pretty big. I know Al was saying initially that his Star Trek one was in like the 400,000, but they have to like fucking tweak it. I like to cheat. Have you tried? I have tried it a little bit. Hello, Damsford. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back. Alright, so we survived our first encounter. Let's keep fighting people. Where are you? The thing is, oh yeah, so the question was, right? Does when it comes to tablets, I apologize everyone here, Dong is my tech savage, he knows shit. Does the screen, like the size of the screen, does that determine how YouTube plays stuff? I.e., if I got like an 11-inch tablet versus like a 13-inch tablet, does that matter? Or is it down to like the individual? You don't need to ask, Charles. You can just ask. Or is it like based on like the who makes the tablet? You know what I mean? Like if I bought like an 11-inch tablet from Samsung versus an 11-inch tablet from Google, and I went to watch YouTube like in landscape mode, would they like both kind of be the same? I'm loving it. More reason to respond to, do you have mods? That's sure. Yeah. Already roll, but I'm polite. Oh, what did you say? Oh, sorry. Hey, what do you think about the roll your own start? I bought it. I don't know if I should do a vanilla run or use. Okay, so I will say, if you're also, I apologize, Charles. I missed that. I have noticed that, right? So if that's the roll your own, start with winter. And you've never played, so you've never played before? Is that what you were saying? Is this your first time playing Starfield? Sorry, the chat. Let me scroll back up. You need to bring Negotiator to the Ewok village. You'll be fucking fuck them Ewok. Oh, so you've already played it. Okay. So then I just go with it, honestly. Like, unless you care about like achievements and stuff, which I always kind of say that you should always have like a vanilla save. But if you're the sort of person where like you don't care about trophies and you want to just jump straight into it, just use it by all means. I stole the ship. How much I've kidnapped in? To get rid of. Oh, if you want to get rid of Granny, if you want to get rid of the bodies, just flop and flop back. Depends the DPR screen setting that's used to determine whether to show the tablet or the UI. What did you say, Tenebros? Well, I used them. I've an 8-inch and a 10-inch. They're both the same. Yeah. Hey, don't be bullying the Ewoks. No, I know that is actually true. It is very achievement friendly. Then in that regard, definitely go for it. 100%. You will get some enjoyment for it. I will say, just be a little bit careful with that mod. So I had initially had trouble with it. Now I haven't went back and tested it properly. Styles, you've been using it a fair bit. Have you found any issues? Because I know you were telling me it works very well now. Ewoks are good eating. Why does that? I honestly thought it was Michael saying that. Especially the Watchtower quests, only so far as I know, are progressing. What do you mean Watchtower habs are progressing? That I want to show you. Wee. Changed a bit, but it works fine for me. All right, cool then, yeah. I would just recommend going with that just so you could skip some of the stuff. To be honest with you, now that Unity isn't really a necessity, fuck Constellation. All right, let's head back to base, because I actually want to modify the ship I made. Not this one, the other one. I really like how the other one looked. You need to exit cruise mode. Your mother needs to exit cruise mode. I have to go back and check that out. Because, like, his other one, to be fair to him, his like, boost pack ship landing one worked fine. Watchtower parts, you have to go through quests. The Watchtower parts, I don't know if you were answering a question to somebody, JJ, I'm not really sure, but last time I checked, in order to get the halves, you need to get to the point where Gren will tell you, like, you can basically kind of tag ships for dismantling. And when you dismantle them, you have a chance at getting them that way, I believe. Start a new game, no mods, get the achievement. It's not easy level stuff. It is fun. I really like the tweaks. I will say, I don't know if you've done it, Als, but I feel like a lot of us have just tweaked that, tweaked the ship or the player inventory, the vendor limit to way more, just so we can actually.
Thanks for choosing Terra Brew.
Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you very much. I'm guessing that's you, Michael. Thank you very much. Wait. Didn't you already... I mean, I'm not going to turn down free money, Michael, but you already sent the weekly stipend. I am very grateful regardless. If you, by all means, if you want to throw your money at me, I will dance like a monkey. Although that's more, I know you, Flippy's more at that point, but thank you very much. The game is such a vibe. I had made a backstory for my character. I'm gonna, yeah, that's honestly, that's how you play it, you know? Just go with it. Just go with it. Like, my character's always, fair enough, Michael, fair enough. I can't blame you there, but even a broken clock is right to stay. This one I don't want to start new play. Well, that's what I mean. Well, I actually, I have more confidence in winter than maybe will be worth it, but you can mess up a lot if you're sloppy scripting. See, I think I'll have to do some digging because I know a very high-profile mod author was talking to me about specific mods because they were trying to figure out what mods caused issue with Watchtower. Fuck. Ignore what I just said. I was trying to be vague, and I just accidentally... Alright, shock. King Gath and his team were trying to figure out which mods work with Watchtower. But there was like a couple of mods he was saying that he was having some issues with. It wasn't RYOS, but there was like a few mods. I'm not going to say the author's names and stuff because, again, yeah, but I need to find out. See, again, that's something Bethesda should be doing, personally. Like, I feel like Bethesda need to, like, they should, like, kind of know roughly what mods work together. That is fair, Michael, although working hard. I worked more harder today, because a little bit of a backstory. We got one of these, like, little, you know, the little kind of tin sheds? They're, like, kind of aluminum, very, like, flimsy, kind of sturdy, but not really. Hello there. You know how, look at the room a bit. What room? Meme? But yeah, we had this little kind of 6x6 little shed. I think it's like made of aluminum or aluminium. Pretty like cheap, gets the job. And we had to like move it. And like, it's having to walk it is just, yeah, like a lot. Exactly. We were actually using it for the lawnmower shed because it was like at the top of the garden and we wanted to move down closer to the garden because so we could get access to the lawnmowers because we used lawnmowers and bring them out and about. And despite being like quite light and flimsy, it was so fucking awkward. Because like if you know the ones I'm talking about, they're the sort of things where like they're sturdy, bad wind can blow them away, and generally speaking, they're really hard to maintain because they don't, you know, they don't really like, they're not really like properly, you know, like you can't, they're not like sturdy like wooden. So I mean, you probably could like put money into them, like, you know, some stuff. But generally, it's probably not even worth it. As in mod builder, I have sent an idea for a mod. Awesome, I will check that out. Bethesda knew about the issue and taking it to call it out. Well, there's been a few people. That's roll around. See, that's actually now that's a good idea. Initially, my process, I was thinking if we got a piece of wood, because like inside there's like a little lip, and that's how we were moving it. We were just grabbing the lips inside and walking with it. And I was thinking if we could get a piece of wood that's wide enough so we could slot up under it and like it would basically brace it, but we didn't have time for that. We just walked it. Been mulling, building a house with the tractor combine shed. Oh, very nice. Does anyone know how to fix the entrance problem in shipbuilding? The entrance is always at the worst place. What do you mean by that, Charles? Give me an example. But yeah, there was a few people, Grandma. There was a lot of people, to be fair, that had issues with like the pointer. I want to say Tennessee was the first person that I'm aware to bring it up. Now, obviously, I'm not saying they're the first person to bring it up specifically. But, you know, Tennessee was saying it, and I was, like, looking into it. And then with King Gathol saying, I'm like, okay, this is... And the thing is, right, is I'm going to assume Bethesda know about it. But it's still very confusing. Because, like... I'm assuming they wouldn't allow it... Like, if they were adding updates, right, like, to the game new con, I'm assuming they wouldn't allow it to hit the limit. You know, they just increase it. But the fact that, like, their whole thing, it revolves around, you know, paid mods and stuff, it's just weird that, like, I don't know, it's just very strange to me that, like, Bethesda didn't, that they didn't, like, update it. Like, with the shipbuilding, I place a hab next to another, there are two, oh, okay. So... one of the ways you can do that is there's a mod called Place Your Own Doors. Now that works. I don't know if that's on PlayStation, actually. If you're on PlayStation, I'll show you what you can do. So let's say we've got these two habs here, right? And let's say you want to make it so your entrance is actually going to be between these two. So these are the only two that entrance. So what you would do is these points here, you go and you get yourself a little structural window and you place them there. And then you just slap this in. Now, you will have to use merging to do this. I've done a few videos on merging. Doing that will basically mean there's no doors there. However, you will lose whatever pieces are here. So the way, like, if you're not familiar, the way the ship is built, right? So this hab will have things everywhere, right? But if a door is here, it will remove this section. If a door is here, it will remove this section. If a door is here, I don't think so. There's a patch for it, Dong, but I don't think the mod author... You could use weapon mounts as well. Yes, you could use the sideways weapon mounts. That would... Ideally, I would recommend using... with a mod, I would recommend using the equipment plates. Type of stuff and hesitant to fix it because it'll break so many mods. He did, but the problem is, and I will, like, look, this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but at the end of the day, I would rather see mods break temporarily and the game improve than, you know, then the developers have to kind of pussyfoot around, you know, being like, oh, we can't do that. Like, I'm sorry, Todd. Like, with reference to, like, Fallout, because they were talking about Fallout 4, they already fucked over Fallout 4. They broke the saves for a lot of people. So just rip that fucking bandage off, my guy. Just rip it off. Come on now, we need more updates, Todd. Where are the updates? Right, so I'm trying not to really change too much of this layout. Well, I might have to change a little bit. For me, pickers are like, that's fair. I will say, Charles, I'm not sure how long you've been watching my channel, or maybe you even haven't. Maybe this is your first time, which you don't have to watch my content. Obviously, I'm not telling you do it. You know, do you gotta do. But not every paid mod is like up to the same standard. If you catch my drift, some paid mods are going to be very good. Some paid mods are going to be average, and some are going to be downright dog shit. Actually, hold on. Let me save this real quick. I'm gonna make a save. Let me jump in this and make a save in here. Give 6 months until they figure out a way to make it. No, I don't I don't think that's the case, Face. And that's what that's what confuses me more. Thank you for enjoying the content. That's what confuses me more about Bethesda, right? Because like there is instances where Bethesda have definitely shown gonna waylaced Crimson Preach for weeks in advance. Yeah, exactly. Mods will break shit. All right, no problem, Random. Have a good one. Catch you later. Like, the thing with it is like there's a lot of instances, right, where Bethesda have done stuff. They're in it for the money. I'm not going to deny that. You look at 76, you know, Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition was a cash grab. However, the instance with them not updating the instance with them, what is this fucking stutter? The instance of them not updating the size of the mod thing, it's not money. It's not. I think it bridges more on a bit of incompetence. Sign up for internet service at my new place, receive a coupon for a single Samsung product, 800 over. So choose TV, soundbar, monitor, appliance, and tablet. Oh. What the fuck? Fucking jelly. What are Samsung do sound bars? I mean, S7 up, very nice. What are I didn't know Samsung does sound related stuff. Did I save? Let me save and then we're gonna modify it. That's not the door. Where's the door? Where's the door? Here. Oh, whoops. Don't mind me. Modders work hard in the case. Some modders work hard, Grandma. And see, this is like, look, I didn't know that. I've always wanted a soundbar, but when you live with other people, it can be quite problematic. So, the thing with, right, so, I'm not, you know me, I like to swing both ways. Not in that regard, Jesus, that sounded dodgy. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that some of the fault definitely lies on Bethesda, right? Because Bethesda are the ones, they know when the update's coming out, and they could definitely give mod authors, paid mod authors, a shout out to, okay, we're going to be coming up with stuff, you know? However, not all mod authors would really give a fuck. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was like looking through the list of like mod authors that have been making, you know, like say people who have been updating their content for PlayStation, right? And the amount of paid modders that haven't added anything new or whatever, like it's just a one and done situation. Like I genuinely feel like there's very, I don't know, it's hard to know specifically, but I feel like I mean, I've always said it, there's like very few like decent, like talented modders that like are making good content for the game. There's a lot of amateurs, right? And there's definitely like, we got a bit of, you know, if we did a Venn diagram, right? So between both of them, right? Both some amateurs and some very talented mod authors, in the middle, there's people who are doing it for the money, right? Now, I have no problem if a very talented mod author does it for the money, because money makes the world go round. My problem is when an amateur does it for the money. But ultimately, it is like, you know, Bethesda, at the end of the day, like we all say it, Bethesda shouldn't be expected to prevent doing stuff because of modders. It should be the other way around. The other thing is, Grandma, you also have to remember, part of the reason why Bethesda don't do any of that stuff, this is going to be a Hope Tech ship, part of the reason why Bethesda don't really do that stuff is because Bethesda got bit badly, right? So Bethesda used to showcase a lot of stuff to their creators, a lot of stuff. Like I'm talking, they used to show them, is there like a 3x1? Okay, there is. Like Bethesda used to show that, yeah, exactly. The rover, when the rover leak happened, that really annoyed Bethesda because Bethesda have been one of those companies that used to rely and trust their modding community to not leak shit. And when they leak shit, it just completely ruined it. You know, like in that case, you can't blame anyone but that person that did it. Game should rely on modding in the first place. Exactly, Guilty. I 100% agree. 100% agree. How are you doing, Guilty? You missed it. It was a shit show. I was making ships randomly. Do 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 do. Let's make Bethesda deep diving into Monk Matter before each patch is far too. Oh, it also is like we've learned, right? Bethesda is gonna do like the bare minimum when it comes to certain stuff, right? Like Bethesda's QA team, I can tell you from inside information, there is a QA team that does actually care about like certain mods, and will treat certain mods to the level of what you expect from a AAA gaming studio. However, that is reserved for like paid mods where like they're actually really good. Most of the time, paid mods are just kind of, if they're average or questionable, they don't receive that. Like a good example is a mod that like, I'm just going to throw out, this is just like someone like, let's say like, I'm assuming, okay, how do I say, I don't want to do this without like, I'm not going to out anybody because I got to be careful. Like Probe Tech. As we all know Probe Tech, we all love Probe Tech. Probe Tech is not going to be getting as much kind of feedback and QA as somebody who might make a really good quest/weapon/other mod. You know what I mean? Shattered Space is good, bro. Very legal for stuff. As the thing too with Shattered Space is there is validity. Like Shattered Space, a lot of people kind of see this is the problem, I suppose, with any fan base, right?
Thanks for choosing Terrabrew.
Jesus fucking Christ! Fuck me, thank you, Dong. Fucking hell! Right, my heart rate dropped a little bit. Thank you, Dong. So a lot of people in the community, in the Starfield community, you know, a lot of people just kind of sit in the middle. They're happy with whatever content they can get. You know what I mean? I think that Terran Armada did some really fucking good things, personally. I think that the way they designed the POIs and stuff around Dazra was phenomenal. Like, in Starfield, as much as I love my ship, if you're trying to make us explore or telling a cohesive storyline narrative, it shouldn't be go here, okay, now jump back in your ship and jump somewhere else, okay? That can work, doesn't always work. No ship parts, very big issue. And the way, like, the storyline ended was another kind of, you know, thanks, I realized 10 great making up out of this. The sky doesn't help. But yeah, it does. It doesn't. You're right, Guilty. Like, we were with the Terran Armada stuff, we were sitting and waiting and hoping for content because we're like, yeah, Terran Armada, so cool. The other thing is, I genuinely feel that Shattered Space, that is valid. There was more than a few mod authors that were kind of like, you know, were kind of in I don't want to say, because like nobody, like, to my knowledge, I'm not aware of anybody that like leaked any information regarding stuff, but I think a lot of like verified creators were like alluding to like, oh, there's good stuff coming. Was there good stuff coming? Terran Armada, really, I enjoy it. What the fuck? I really enjoy Terran Armada. I think it's worth the tenner. I think my only criticism, Bethesda, your story needs to be better. We need more. We need more storyline, for fuck's sake. Hello, Mona. Because I think that was my only thing was like this is the thing. It's like with mods. Like most people don't give a shit about the storyline. Like me and my girlfriend, we were playing Battlefield yesterday, right? And I was like, you know, Battlefield multiplayer game. And I was like, oh, the Deadly, did you know there's like a new trailer coming for like the Battlefield Season 3? It's going to have like some lore between Pax Armada. And she's like, what is wrong with you? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, Battlefield's a game where you just shoot people and die. Why do you care about lore? And I'm like, lore matters to me. I don't care what the game is. Lore matters to me. Also, Battlefield, unironically, has some quite decent storylines to it. But yeah. I feel like if Shattered Space had have came out later on, because the other thing is, even if Shattered Space is good or bad, look at Nuka World. Nuka World was a DLC that, while was fun, but not everyone wanted to play as the bad guys. And obviously, Shattered Space wasn't as bad as Nuka World because you could technically kind of play the good guys in that, you know. It does feel unfinished, and I feel like there's more to come. But with Bethesda, you never know. Didn't miss too much dollar. You never know with Bethesda because they've never added on to a DLC before. I don't even need content now. Tell me new DLC will be in 6 months, at least I know. That's what I mean. I don't think they'll do that though, Mona. Although I am surprised that we're getting another patch. So it is good that Bethesda's listening. I mean, that argument. That argument has always been valid. There's no disagreeing with that. Certain elements of Starfield are amazing. Certain elements are questionable. Like, I think one of my like biggest problems. Over 2 doesn't PY space. No, it did. Don't get me wrong. No, it did. Like, I'm not saying, like, again, I think Terran Armada in the update did amazing. Again, my only critique of Terran Armada is the story was questionable. But, like, there's so much, like, the gameplay loop and stuff, like, phenomenal. Like, I've spent more time in I've spent more time fucking grinding for those figurines. But I've actually, like, been excited because you get weapons and stuff, you know, the new drops. Like, they did a really good job with that. I'm not going to pretend they didn't. Oh, can I put this there? How does that look? That looks pretty nice. It does make you wonder though. Like it does, I was building. That's what I mean, like I will say there's a part of me that thinks I don't think I would have been as drawn to this game I am very passionate. I wouldn't be as drawn to this game if shipbuilding was a thing. I fucking love shipbuilding. I think shipbuilding is amazing. And that's why, like, I'm always going to be biased because, like, obviously I love the lore and stuff, but shipbuilding, I'm like, yes, give me more stuff. But, like, there's other elements of the game that I feel bad for because, like, the people who jumped from Fallout to the Outpost Builder, like, imagine seeing the shipbuilder and be like, holy shit, this is the shipbuilder. Thank you, Mona. This is the shipbuilder. I can't imagine what the Outpost Builder is going to be like, specifically because Bethesda have improved upon it since 76 and 4, and then you look and you're like, what is this? What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? That's an aspect that needs to be improved massively. You might have hit the limit. Yeah, that's honestly, Brandon, I feel like most people have probably hit that limit and not even realized it. And it saddens me that, like, it took me so long to react to it because people have been telling me that for a bit. Mona's not drunk. I will try it because Black Flag. I love that fucking game. Thought it was 11 out of 10 game. Black Flag, very nice. Playing with the idea of Skyrmir space, like fucking wizards and potions, the whole vibe. Ooh, that actually sounds very fucking cool. Easy over 100 hours. One sheet outpost, create very multi stuff. It only kind of works. Like, honestly, I would rather, which way are these? I would personally rather, like, Bethesda take some, like, design, like, the thing is, with the Outpost system, right, they don't even need to take design cues from other games because 76 had it. 76 had it. Fallout 4 had it. Like, I fucking loved Fallout 4's builder. Like, I feel like I spent more time in, like, the amount of times, right? I would just load up a save of I would start fresh in Fallout 4, turn on survival mode, probably spend 100 hours just scavenging, going outside of New Atlantis, coming back, or New Atlantis, Sanctuary, coming back in, you know, like, treating it like, basically like a game where, like, I don't need to progress the quest. I just need to enjoy what I'm doing and kind of, you know, like that, see, that's where, like, I think there is some, I mean, to be honest with you, I never really thought of it that way, guilty. And there's truth to that. Hey, now, Michael, you can build good. You know, you're the first person to go with the stuff with the crane. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Mona's at work again. I like Black Flag. I've been playing whatchamacallit, really liked it. What's that game called? What's that game called? Really clear what Crimson Desert is like. Bum, bum, bum. 50 person, it was mod to give me more factions around. So I mean, like, the mods definitely do a phenomenal fucking job of expanding upon certain things. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, if it wasn't for the fact that, and I'm not trying to hype you guys up, but it wasn't for, like, say for instance, Rooks's, you know, better flip mods and the like Wiz's Deimos and the fact that Wiz is making more, like, that's what has me excited. Like, I'm more excited for that than Bethesda doing ship content. Like, don't get me wrong, if we ever, like, I'm assuming we might get new content, you know, new Bethesda or new ship content. I like the ship content we got, don't get me wrong, I always just want more. I'm an addict like that. But, like, I'm just content as is with it, you know. It's like, okay, that's what we're working with, that's how it's gonna be. and we just gotta... What the fuck? How the fuck do I do my job? How do I... Okay. It should... And it's... The like... It's... That's where, like... That's where, like, it's so hard to kind of determine what Bethesda's mindset is, right? Because, again, they've done things, like, it's very clear they're trying to, like, some of them are trying to make as much money as possible with paid mods, right? That's why we get people like Probe Tech, where, like, the mods come out and they're extremely, extremely subpar, right? And they don't care, you know? But then there's, like, the other part of it where, there's, like, the other part of it, right? Where you have... Can you not snap there? Sorry, there's the other part of it where... There we go. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm flip-flopping. There's the other part of it where, like, if they really cared about just making money, they would do a better job of it. You know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's some stuff you look at Bethesda and you're like, Bethesda, you're in it for the money, right? You can't deny that. What the fuck? Like, there's no denying that. How the fuck can you get in there? Oh, bad Bethesda. Like, the Fallout patch, like, confuses the shit out of me. Like, the thing. And I genuinely think in that instance, I think it's just incompetence. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. I think it is just incompetence. There we go. That's what I want to do. Hey, I'm a professional. But look, I'm still going to play the game. I'm always going to be very excited about the game, you know? A patch is coming, which I am very grateful for. I don't think it's going to fix the pointer issues. I have 2 mods late the limit. Yes, tables. Oh gosh. But yeah, like I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Like, I'm still gonna, like, even though, like, realistically should it be hopeful with Bethesda, you never know. You know, they still seem interested in making content. Heard of rumors Bethesda will add new things each patch. So I don't think so. The only thing they've really added, Dollar, was the paid mods. And, like, they're not even doing them. Now, to be fair to Bethesda... they are working with Kingath and his team to... They're bringing out a new paid mod. Free mod, I think. That's a bad idea. I Starfield is different because Fallout and better big games. That's what I mean. Yeah, like it really is, and it frustrates me because, like, part of me feels like, right, we would be in a completely different situation if Bethesda were dropping content for quite a while. Yes, that is the Watchtower. Like, if Bethesda were dropping content and they never stopped, right? And then modding came along, but paid mods didn't come along till much later. You know what I mean? Like, paid mods should have, in my opinion, and don't get me wrong, I like paid mods, but I think they should have came later, because the problem now with, like, even look at Fallout, right? Even like the Fallout community has pretty much set themselves up when it comes to stuff. They love their kind of their, you know, their paid, or they love their modern stuff. You know, like, they really like paid mods are very rare on Fallout 4. People are still making free mods. Like, I'm always shocked when, like, a free mod comes out on Starfield. Like, it's crazy. And don't get me wrong, again, there's some fucking really good paid mods out there. I'm not going to pretend there isn't, you know. I'm glad that paid mods are a thing. But I can't help but feel like things might have been a little bit better if... Balin. And that's fair. Like, that's the harsh reality, Michael, is that I feel like I feel like the only reason there's a lot of modders left on Starfield, a lot of them are in it just for the paid situation, which is funny because, again, there's some paid mod authors out there that made one mod and dipped. And, like, they managed to come back They came back to update their mod and then dipped again. And I'm like, well, as much as, you know, your mod was a one and done thing, I'm credit to you for coming back and updating your content. More people probably wouldn't do that, you know? But hopefully the new patch does things. Like, I'm hoping they fix the issue with ships. I'm hoping they fix the issue. What did I gonna say? Punish is the problem of the game. It'll hammer. They need to fix it. Well, the thing is, right? We don't know how difficult of a thing that is to fix, Grandma. And I'm assuming, right? Bethesda themselves, as much as, like, you know, Bethesda are Bethesda, they probably realize it and they know it's there, and they're probably trying to kind of figure out, like, how are we gonna go about doing this, you know? Maybe they need to appreciate the prices if they don't keep. Honestly, I think worse than that. I think, like, if mod authors don't update their fucking paid mods, they should get their whatever money they make. So, like, let's say, for instance, I'm assuming most companies, usually if it's like YouTube or something, you'll probably get paid monthly. If you don't update your mod, like if a new update comes out and your mod hasn't been updated, like over the course of a month or two, your funds are put on hold until you basically come back to Bethesda. And then at that point, if you don't come back, all that money that, like, is on held goes back to Bethesda, and they remove the mod and they refund people. The problem is they'll never do that because they don't have a proper refund system in there. And even then, they don't like fucking refunding shit half the time, which is problematic in its own right. They won't even remove the mods. Well, that's what I mean. Like, they don't. There's so many elements from, like, Bethesda. You're not doing the best job. You know, like, you could be doing a lot better with some instances. What do you mean you hate to see returns? Returns in what regard? Sorry. Like, I got one mod doesn't work at all. I have one mod that doesn't work at all with anything I have, even though it says neutral. I need to look at what is the mod, Pickle? If you wouldn't mind me telling, do not worry. I will protect you from the people that might come out and talk shit about you. How they would. I mean, it depends actually on the mod. The website. That's, I mean, the website is fucking horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. Now look, again, Bethesda, it could be better. I'm not going to say it could be better. You know, the ship variety one. Who makes that mod? I'm not familiar with that mod. I will have to look at that. You can like refunds. To be fair, right? Refunds were something like, to my knowledge, I've always said, right, if you have an issue with a mod, refund that biatch immediately, right? Just refund it. And I've never had any issue with, on my end, I've only ever refunded one mod, and I didn't even really explain too much. I was just like, listen, I don't like this mod because the mod author was mean to me, you know? I kind of said it, something like that. And they didn't even question it, which is kind of hilarious because that basically means that either they were like, okay, we know this guy makes content for the game, let's just fucking give him what he wants, or they're like, because they don't lose money if they give you a refund, because you're just getting creation credits back, and the mod author doesn't lose money either. Now again, this is why I don't think Bethesda were thinking too clearly about it, because they were probably thinking we're not going to get very many like, we're not going to get many refunds, you know, so we'll burn the refund, right? What happens if a mod comes out that is absolutely dog shit, right? And let's say that mod earns the mod author 10 grand, right? And let's say Bethesda earns 3 grand of that or 4 grand of that, right? And then the people refund it, right? Bethesda's out of pocket fucking, you know, like they're gonna have to have paid that money to the mod author, so they're out of the money, you know what I mean? So that's why, like, the system of them kind of taking the hit, it's not a good system. And I think that they could have did like a better. Well, see, it doesn't even matter like with Steam or anything like that. Generally speaking, any game that has virtual currency, be it Fortnite, Fallout 76, fucking Halo Infinite, if you message them and you're like, hey, I bought a bundle on the store, I regret buying it, could you give me my credits back so I can buy something else? Why would they say no? They've already gotten your money. It would look bad on them. You know what I mean? It's just a no-brainer. However, obviously that's not necessarily the case because obviously other people had issues. I'm going to Google ship variety pack now because I'm curious. Fucking 10,000 credits? I mean, he probably bought it himself. Bethesda, I'm going to have to hit him up and ask him Bethesda some credits. Ship variety. No, that's not no. Ship variety pack. No, not fucking chips. Mm-hmm. Is it called more ship variety? Yeah, no, I'm going to be honest with you, Pickle. I'm not trying to dunk on you specifically, but that's the same mod author that tried to charge €1 for some stories added into the game. I don't think I did a review of that, and I apologize because I will take the blame for that. I definitely should have. Probably should have did a review on it, but yeah, if it doesn't work, I would see. Part of me is like tell Bethesda everything like wrong with it. Like just be like, yo, Bethesda, this doesn't work. I've tried it for like so many times, it just won't do what it should do. And you know, go from there. However, you know, Crimson, that is true because you can't take them and spend elsewhere. What do you mean, Grandma? Hold on now. Bethesda start getting hit the wallet and the quality. Well, see, that's the thing. It's like I feel like most people don't refund in fair idea of other mods. It shouldn't crash the game, Pickle. A mod that adds more just pretty subpar ships. All right. Remember what Uncle Crimson says. Don't pay for ships. I know we like more ships. No, Bethesda will refund shit. Bethesda have no, like, again, there's no, 9 times out of 10, there's like no issue with them refunding stuff, right? You just have to be very clear with them. You know, don't get aggro or anything like that. I know that's understandable, Pickle. That's completely understandable. Like, you know, just be honest with them. Just tell them mod doesn't work and stuff. And the quicker you do it, the better. Because I feel like that would be good, Dong, but they won't do that. That's too much work on their part. Like when it comes to when it comes to like stuff like that, if you leave it too long, they might kind of see it as a little bit nefarious. If fucking mother broken, my fault, still trash. They apologize and give me. I mean that. Yeah, but you probably no, Gilmore. I wouldn't. Mona, that's probably because you were dealing with like the Scottish people who are like more understandable. You know, they're more like, okay, this lady is very angry. I recommend we sort it out immediately before any more problems occur. That's debatable, Brandon. But yeah, like, I will say, It's Uncle Bill's here again to harass us. Let's just fucking leave it. Well, no, I would still do it though, because the thing too is, it's just even if yours is wrong, that's valid. But no, like I just feel like, yeah, it's a bit of a shit show all around. But hopefully, I mean, like. Maybe one day. No, they're not like assholes, because Mona likes to share her asshole quite a lot, more than her opinion. How do I know that? Guess. You have an issue? Cause I have it saved. Don't worry. Like it's just, see, this is where like it could really help on Bethesda's part if like they would actually like start communicating with us about stuff, you know, like let us know what's going on the flip side, Bethesda, you know, like are we my email and tag is Mona, and they said apologies, Mona. How do they know that? No wonder I was kicked out of the Discord. Who is Mona? So Mona, we Uncle Bill. She's been here from like the beginning. She likes to change her name. She'll be the one who's fucking. She's the one who will have like a Shrek picture. If you see a Shrek picture and a random name, it's Mona. Quantifier system, progress into continuum. I don't know what. What? All right, fair enough. Thank you. That buddy, appreciate that. Yeah, if they just like communicate more, like, you know, the laughable thing, right? Just, whoa now, dog, don't be saying shit like that. How dare you? That's not true at all. He's on to us. Todd breaks in your fucking door, like, not today. That's fair, Dollar. That's fair. But yeah, no, like I feel like I know it's like weird. I was like saying this to my girlfriend last night, right? Like I want Starfield to succeed really badly, okay? Now I realize I am not a large creator by any stretch of the well, I'm a large creator in some ways, giggity. But there's like sometimes I'm like I just wish that like I could like, you know, like hit up Bethesda and be like, yo, Bethesda executive person, just tell me what's going on. Like give me the download behind the scenes. And I'll kind of, you know, I'll allude to it in my videos without being like super, you know, like I won't, you know, I'll be your inside source, or no, I'll be your outside source. Because like they're doing a very subpar job of keeping people informed. Are you a no? I'm not a gas giant. What the fuck? That's a. I mean, I've been called Manny an insult. Gas giant's a new one. But yeah, like it, because I just feel like just tell people like Bethesda, you should know by now. They probably don't know, but if they watch my content, they know that I love this game. I will have no problem being critical about this game. But like, if you're not gonna use like your thingy, oh shut the fuck up on it. Like, if you're not gonna use your community people to like actually communicate, then like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on, Bethesda? What's the game plan, my homie? Because I feel like there's so much of this that could have been solved a long time ago if Bethesda just had that level of communication from the very beginning. You know, the one where they were telling us they were like listening to like all of our feedback and stuff, and we were like really hyped. Did we know that like fucking 4 or 5 months after that they would put us on red for the longest time? No, we didn't know that. What are we? We're not sentient. The creators watch for your lead. And I'll pretend that I'm hoping that was a compliment, not an insult. Joke. But I feel like, I don't know. I just think that they could be doing a better job. I don't spread rumors. I would like to say that my proudest moment, I may not have made it in the book of Todd Howard, but King Gath likes me. And me and him have conversations every so often, and he let me play Watchtower early and stuff. So that must say something, by the way. I reviewed it, Pickle. You know? I also signed a fucking NDA with the mining conglomerate guys. I unsigned the NDA too, that, by the way. Because I didn't really see the point of it. Like, there wasn't anything coming out of it. Wait to see which way you move so they can compliment. What the fuck? Bonnie, are you on some fucking Aurora, brother? What's going on? It's something I've thought about, Bayou, but to be honest with you, I'm at a point currently where, one, I don't feel like I would, like, I don't think I offer enough. I don't really know what I could offer to that. I will say I was kind of joking and telling my cousin that, I know this is going to be very off key, because I know most people are going to be like, what do you want about? But, there may or may not be a video of me breaking a chair that may or may not at some point get put behind a paywall. I say may or may not. We may never know. I'm half joking. Only half joking. There might come a time, like, when, because obviously, like, where I'm at now, you know, I'm grateful. You know, I'm grateful you guys sending me money, but obviously just watching my content helps me tremendously. Obviously, everyone that donates and stuff, I'm grateful. You do never feel like you have to do that. Although if you do that, I am grateful and know that some of your money, don't let your cousin advise you again, and do not do that. Do what? What the fuck you mean, Guilty? What the fuck you mean? What was I fucking saying? I feel like I was on a rant. I remember. What was I gonna say? Fuck. You made me lose my train of thought, Guilty. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, let's go to the new 2x1 habs. I do want to do the patches. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to thank you, Pickle. I do want to do the patches. That is something I'm currently trying to sort out some stuff behind the scenes, and then I want to do the patches because I think that'd be really cool. The fundables flow, but the patches are something for anyone that's unfamiliar. I want to at some point do patches. It'll probably be a limited run thing, just because I'm not sure if there's, like, I think there probably is websites that, like, you know, you can kind of, like, you know, drop ship them, but I would much rather, you know, like, basically buy them and then kind of go from there, you know, buy them and then, like, kind of ship them to my house and just, well, make sure they're good and then kind of ship them from. Oh, don't do that? Oh, yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't actually do that. I'd never allude to that. Like, the internet wouldn't be able for my level of sexiness. You know, they'd be like, holy shit, that guy plays Starfield? No, not so I can autograph it. Just because I feel like, I don't know if there's, like, companies that specifically ship from their end, which that might be cheaper, potentially. But I know you can, there's one or two I was looking at. That's what I'm saying, dollar. I might do, like, potentially do, like, a limited run of little patches. You know what I mean? Mona, my girlfriend doesn't have a fucking OnlyFans. How dare you? Okay, yeah, you might be right on a different cockpit, but I don't know if the other cockpit, I feel like it's a bit too big. Design your merch. Not a bad idea. I actually have like some hold on now. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of a sneak peek, right? A little bit of a sneak peek. Let me really quickly send this. Give me a second. Hold on now. Crimson's about to show you something that honestly it needs to be refined. And it's not copyright, so like I don't think I'm a big enough creator that like fucking Temu are gonna rip me off. Give me a second, I need to find it. Media links. Right, this is a rough draft of something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with said something. No, it's not a broken share patch. What do you mean 13? What's a stone in pound? 13. Is it 13? Is it not 14? Broken share patch. Fuck off, Michael. All right, check out this magical stuff. Select, we'll add that there. I'm going to very quickly add an element. We're going to add a media. No, not that. We're going to add, how do I add a picture? Image. Image, okay. Image file, we're going to browse. There we go. Okay. What do you think, guys? This is a super rough draft. What do you think? It's there more work needs to go into it. I didn't do this, by the way. My cousin did, but we need to do more work into it. I was like, it just hit me one day. I'm like, wait a minute. I need to like work with it more though. We need to like make it look more, but yeah, let me just delete that real quick. Remove. Yes. Fuck off, Guilty. I'm sorry, Guilty, that was rude. I apologize. It's so fucking warm all of a sudden. But yeah, no, that's something I'm gonna definitely like. I'm not paying for that. No, don't like it, not paying. No, that's not something we're gonna pay for, dickhead. I'm gonna try and make some like, I want to make some like personal like stuff for like further. If it says shit parts, shit parts. But yeah, that's just an early thing. Cause I'm thinking of like having like some cool graphic behind the stuff. This wasn't. No, we gotta be careful with that now, Tatar. I do not want to get fucking. I do not want to get arrested for slandering someone. Imagine I get arrested for like fucking. I will. No, that's like a super early thing. Mechanic parts. But yeah, no, we will. Hopefully, we will. It's not I know, but that's the joke. Like, it's not. The joke is that it's not original. There would be like an original one where it'd be like cool. So this ship is actually looking kind of nice. Back to the sweatshop. Go do another. Don't worry, professional. I'm a professional. Should make a patch. Crimson Fireboy approved. No, that would go to my head. No, God, no. My ego is small or big as it is. Plus, like, I've been wrong on a lot of stuff, as Guilty likes to inform me. Yeah, you should make a ship that looks like a turtle. I mean, I've probably done quite a few that unironically look like turtles. A reactor. Shields. No, I'm basically saying Guilty. There's been a few mods in the past that I have like been like, this gets the Crimson seal of approval. Back when Crimson didn't really test mods well enough. Only for those mods to break Guilty's game, and Guilty's like, chair cushions? Fucking chair cushions? Fuck's it. Chair cushions. That's, to be fair, chair cushions are quite funny. 1% phallic. Maybe one of those that looked as much premise as possible, all green and white. Or the mantis. Well, I think I tried to do one of them early on. I tried to do like a mantis thing and it looked quite cool. Beat the two-story hab and put a cockpit between and two squares back in between the cargo hold. What do you mean? Well, I know what you mean. I'm confused. What do you mean? Shirt they keep dying in nuclear world because hey, that pistol fucking worked. That pistol worked. What the fuck does that? What's that second word mean? See, I kind of like the two-story hab, even though it's kind of poopy, just because like this is like basically a cargo vessel, and having like the two-story. Look it up, Daki Makura. All right. This is where Dong is sent me pornography. Daki Makura. Yeah, no, Dong. I don't think people would like a crimson body pillow, personally. Plus, I don't even think they make body pillows that wide. What the fuck? Why do you know this? What the fuck? Why is there a My Little Pony one? What the fuck? Why does that guy have a six-pack? Who wears shoes on a bed? What the fuck? All right. To be fair, James, I don't. Again, I know I kind of, you know, beat a dead horse and stuff. But like, if you enjoy it, that's perfectly fine. I always say, like, even if I have issues with stuff, I need to change this. I don't like how this is kind of laid out. Like, even if I have like issues with specific mod authors and stuff, generally speaking. It's a hard one because I don't want to be the person that's like, you shouldn't use this mod because of this reason, you know, like I never like doing that. But sometimes like there is definitely mods out there where like not even me but like they've treated other like people like shit, you know, which I am not. I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm not a fan of, like... Because, see, I'm in a position, right, where I can basically kick up a stink. Like, if someone's having an issue with a mod and a mod author slacking, most mod authors will probably be like, okay, if Crimson's reaching out to me, I should probably listen because he can probably rant about me. But, like... Yeah, that's my thing is more so like, you know, like people who like don't have like, you know, it's like, because I've heard horror stories of people who have like said that, you know, they've reached out to mod authors to try and be like, yo, your mod's broken, and the mod authors have told them that they're lying, or basically they get fucked, which I'm like, this is why, Bethesda, we need to have a goddamn fucking like we need to have a this is why, Bethesda, we need to have a, we need to have, like, a kind of a... Fuck. What was I gonna say? Alright, when I ship illegal... I don't even know what I was... Comments! Thank you. Thank you. Well, like, we need comments so that, you know, one, people can't do that. Hello. Also, Doc. Hello again. Just because, yeah, like, I've heard stories like that. And the problem is, like, look, I'm going to be honest with you. Right? I try to, my whole vibe has always been, like, you know, live and let live. Like, I think we should, like, people who come and watch my content, I'm all like, you know, everyone is welcome. I'm not going to say, you know, like, if you're a Freestar Collective lover, I won't bully you too much, you know, because that's your right to be an idiot. But there is a part of me that's like, wants to kind of do a video being like, look, if you have proof of a mod author being a dick to you, send it to me and I'll fucking flame the cunt. Which I know, like, in hindsight, that's probably not the best thing to do, you know? But fuck them, you know what I mean? Really, you not gonna sit in there? I mean, we could probably just do that. looks better. Cool. Hello there, Neon Street Rat here. Do kind of a review like blind service quality testing. Blind service quality? What the fuck? I mean, that's most of my reviews usually. It's like, how can Crimson fuck this up? Oh, it's just, sometimes I do wonder though, you know? Wonder how, I wonder why. Like, I know I do like my videos and stuff where like I kind of rag on people. Like I ragged on Probe Tech quite a lot. And I do like, I always try to be like, look, this is not meant to be like mean or, you know, like personal. And sometimes it does get a little bit personal. And obviously I'm not necessarily proud of that. But at the same time, I feel like Bethesda, I do also want to do that. Guilty. Dox shit. Dox the shit of it. Well, not dox necessarily. Doxing is that's a very, you know. Why does Sarah get mad about Freestar? I don't think I've seen. Does she get mad at Freestar? I mean, she's a UC Colony veteran. So, well, veteran's a bit of a, she's a glorified fucking thingy bobber. Bom, 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 bom. I just would like to think, right, at the end of the day, when it comes to like paid mods and stuff, if you're making a paid mod, like you're Bethesda, you're basically using Bethesda's brand, right? And Bethesda should definitely be aware of the sort of kind of like what said mod authors are doing, you know, and what they're saying, because that's, you know, that's how things should work. You know, that's life. But like the way, like I told Bethesda, I told a Bethesda member about like the issues I had with like a mod author and stuff. And they helped with taking down that one mod of the guy that had a mod mocking me dying, which is like cool. But it seems like they don't really care, you know, like how toxic or not toxic mod authors are, which, like, honestly, I'm kind of, I don't know, I thought Bethesda would have had some standards, you know what I mean? Okay, that's a lie. Well, no, I talked to one or two people at Bethesda, but to be honest with you, I don't even know how. That guy probably regretted ever adding me, and he won't add me back. But it was mainly, I mainly like would message him a question about mod stuff, because I was interested in mod stuff. He like explained the initial situation about like how PlayStation on Fallout probably wouldn't be getting mod support for creations like paid mods and stuff. Mother don't care either. 600 modders in community, and then I mean, there's the truth to it. Yes, guilty. Bum bum bum. Well, that's kind of part of it too. Like there's, like when I had no, they won't, and that's the problem, Dollar. But the laughable thing for them is like your standards and your ethics should matter more to you as a company than, you know, like your bottom line. And obviously that's why Crimson is never going to be a billionaire. Yeah, that mod was a bit of a, you know. But I had like, when that whole stuff like, when that stuff like happened, where like basically I got bombarded by a few of the Darkstar cronies, I had a lot of people like reach out to me and like be like, you know, they were ashamed at like what happened, and how like they were basically part of the Darkstar community. They're there because like there's no other really place to like learn how to make mods and stuff. See, this is the thing, And I probably need to be careful here because I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything too bad, but like, there's no Bethesda resources for paid mods. There's the wiki for how to like work the CK doesn't work, okay? A lot of these people came out to me and said that they were ashamed of what had happened, essentially. And all of this stuff. I even had some tell me that they're aware of some very nefarious things going on in that Discord, right? And people telling me that the only reason they're in there is because they would have they have nowhere else to kind of go. And I've had people actually mention to me that if I started up a Discord for mod authors and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, there's this saying, like, don't bite the hand that fucking feeds you. And I'm not trying to insinuate. Like, I'm not going to go on an ego trip and, like, fucking fool myself into thinking, like, But, like, the first mod review I ever did properly was Darkstar, right? I shilled the fuck out of that mod. Because this mod author was like nice to me, and I've done that before, like with free mods and stuff. With paid mods, it's a whole different story. But like generally with free mods, if mod authors are nice to me and their mod works, and like for them to not only bite the hand, to then proceed to try and cut off the hand and then proceed to insult hands on other people's bodies and stuff, it's just like, what sort of fucking degenerate scumbag are you, Like, I just don't get it. And, like, at the end of the day, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, but, like, this Starfield community is quite a small community compared to other games. And the last thing we want is to cause problems, but see, the problem is that some people are far too quiet. Like, I can only do so much. Like, I need to be careful too, because, like, I would never want to say anything. Like, I know I'm argumentative, and to be honest, I probably, like, the door of Bethesda has probably closed with me. I think realistically, the only way that door would ever properly open is if I blew up to a point where they couldn't ignore me. You know what I mean? But that won't happen. What the fuck was that? Fuck just fell. It's an Allen key. What the fuck? Why did an Allen key fall? But it's just, yeah, it's like, it's the Darkstar community and them, like, as a whole, they're not good for Starfield. The leader is very toxic, very abusive to people that he doesn't even fully know. Like, I understand how Discord works, right? I understand that when you create a Discord, as the owner of that Discord, right, you cannot sidestep stuff. If someone is racist in that Discord, even if they're not, even if they're not you still are at fault for that because, how your standards are. Like, there's been times in the Discord people have said stuff, negative stuff about people. I will always remove them immediately. And I will always warn them because I do not like that level of shit, even though I could. Like, I could easily fucking, like, allow everyone in my community to kind of talk shit about all these people that have been assholes, but I don't like to do that. And, like, that, I seen recently that Wicked person, I know who Wicked is, like, they commented on like, that video, the live stream where basically Mad Monkey or Mad whatever the fuck, talk shit about me. Like, Wicked commented on a few of the ones that, like, he was very specific. There was a lot of comments that were basically like, I had similar issues with Darkstar, they were always an asshole to me, He only chose the ones that, like, were kind of, like, sitting on the fence. And he commented saying things like, oh, I wasn't aware of this, brother. You were aware of it. You can't sit there and pretend. Like, these are not just random people in your community. These are members of your moderation team. And the laughable thing, the thing that irks me the most, is I could understand if I did something wrong, right? Like, I've I've dogged on some mods, right? Winter doesn't like me because I've dogged on his mods. I get that, but at the same time, yeah. Gothos, I've done. Probe Tech. If anyone wanted to, like, a death threat to me or talk shit, Probe Tech. I've never did anything to any of those fucking cunts. Never. It's like, like, who do you think you are? Like, you make a fucking mod where all you essentially do is fucking modify some variables so your weapons do more damage. And, like, your gear does fucking more damage. Hello, Deadly. And, like, you put a little black overcast on the armor, and you think you're some mod author. You, like, steal all of these talented mod authors. You, like, recruit them. Like, every fucking third mod is a fucking promotion of Darkstar, your fucking dog shit mod to begin with. Which, honestly, yeah. Like, the Antares guy, I genuinely believe that if he had have started out on his own and stuck on his own, he probably would have been better. Now, I don't know. The dude was insulting people who were being critical of him. I've seen video footage of the other guy, like, of Wicked talking down to the dude, and I think the Antares guy is a kid or, like, a teenager or something. It's like, brother, you shacked in with the wrong group. Like, if you're a mod author and you're genuinely talented, stay the fuck away from those leeches. They will use you for their own clout. And that's why I have stopped reviewing people, right? Like, there's, like, I'm going to be honest here. Like, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Should I? Guilty. Deadly. Mona, should I start name dropping people who I stopped, like, reviewing because of their association with Darkstar, or should we just leave it at that? Maybe I should just leave it at that. Yeah, that also Ace was a bad look. And again, do not surround. Okay, I'll shut the fuck up. Do not surround yourself with yes men. Basically, Mona, you're not helping. But yeah, no, I don't know. I probably said too much. Mona, you shut the fuck up. But yeah, it is what it is. One day, I will come for you. I will find you, and I will make a rage video on you. One day. But honestly, you know, maybe I shouldn't, because, you know, they say any publicity is bad publicity. But yeah, I feel like wouldn't have been any of that if the... That's what I mean! It's like, if the Bethesda... Like, again, I bring it up more drama. I was enjoying Fallout 76 one day, having a jolly old time streaming, right? Having a jolly old time streaming. 76, right? And I get a gentleman that comes into my chat, and he's like, hello there, Crimson. I don't usually watch your content, but I've seen that you were streaming and wanted to let you know that people are talking shit about you in a Discord. And I was like, thank you for telling me, my good man. What Discord is this? In the Starfield Discord, modding Discord, in the Bethesda Discord. So in the Bethesda Discord, there was a section where people were talking shit about me, right? And I was like, thank you, my good man. I went and looked at that, and it was a very prominent mod author that I used to promote. And then I stopped promoting them because I got so many issues with their mods. And some small little clout chaser trying to make a name for themselves, talking shit about me, alluding to it, but, like, not actually admitting. See, this is the problem, right? If you're gonna fucking target me, have the balls to do it properly. Don't pussyfoot around. And, you know, like, they were saying stuff for the best part of, like... an hour, and nothing said anything. No, like, no one said anything. The Bethesda moderator said nothing. So I jump in to defend myself, and I basically said, like, you know, I basically threw down how it was, you know? And almost immediately, the mods jump in and remove everything. And it bothered me, to be honest with you. Not the fact that they would have the audacity to say anything. No, God, no. It's the fact that I wasn't even allowed to dog on them much. They like removed the fucking shit before I could have, you know, come on now. They had an hour to shit on me. I need an hour too. But yeah, that's ultimately why I left the Bethesda Discord, because like, I get it. Look, random people, fair enough. Look, everyone is entitled to their like opinions. I'm not going to look, that's fair. But it's like, if you're a mod author and like you're making paid mods, okay? And like a known person like me has like reviewed your content and I like says critical stuff about your content, instead of getting all up in arms about it, maybe look and be like, is he being right? You know what I mean? But no, they won't do that. And then Bethesda will just talk about kit bashing. Biz, you fucking really have a hard on for the kit bashing. Oh, it was extremely beyond childish, to be honest with you. And I expected more from Bethesda, personally, considering, like, look, I know I dog on Bethesda, but, like, I feel like I brought them a decent amount of money with their paid mods. Like, every time I review paid mods, and the irony is I have reviewed and been far more positive about paid mods than negative about paid mods. You know what I mean? So, like, I've made them, all these mod authors money, all these Bethesda money. You know, like, I'm not asking for you to, like, fucking show me the shit parts and Holy Grail, but at the same time, it's like, you know, maybe like when you see like a paid mod author talking shit about a creator, you know, maybe like step in and be like, you shouldn't be doing that. You know? Yeah, I think we'll call it here for tonight, guys, before I get myself put on a blacklist by everyone. But I will catch you guys Tuesday. Hopefully, there will be paid mods out Tuesday. I will say, Subnautica 2 early access comes out next week. I will be probably streaming that the day it comes out. I think it comes out next Thursday. I'll probably be streaming that. I will relax, tag you down, but I will catch you guys later. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for hearing me ranting. Bye.